Alrighty. We're set.
Okay, guys.
And the background music.
Oh, that was beautiful. Why'd you stop it?
Oh no!
Oh.
We gotta play it for 30 more seconds.
Exactly. You need more strikes on our channel. That's what we need. We're looking for strikes.
We don't have strikes. Shut up. You're going to make us have strikes by you talking about strikes.
How that works, Kato.
Sometimes it does. I've heard stories, man.
Oh, yeah. And
yeah, that's how YouTube works.
And they're all true. Every story on YouTube is true.
Nah, it's not.
Alright, let me clarify. What did we exactly have when we left off? Because my brain was thinking about other things as we were leaving off. So that way I could generate some things.
We're
looking at loot.
We're getting on your ship. That's
Alright.
literally it.
Nothing extra was... No one was trying to do anything at the moment.
No.
The dude was still alive, and I think he was about to have his last words with him.
No, he's like...
But that's still on the ship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's basically...
Basically, I was just giving my condolences and...
So...
Just let him die, pretty much. At this point, he's...
I'm not trying to keep him alive. I'm not going to do that to him. He's old.
Chef will take care of it.
We know, but we've...
No!
Burial in the air. Said burial at sea, but no water. And just
you just throw him off of the ship once you get to a high enough altitude?
Alright!
I don't know how else you would deal with that. Like in a big...
I mean, you would have to find out. Let's go.
Alright, did we already do the condolences? Let me ask that, because I wasn't paying attention.
No, we did not. That was the last thing we were
Okay.
Did you want to... I mean, you barely knew the guy.
Let's
we
be honest
we
here.
can expedite that.
I mean,
a little bit.
whatever you want to do.
It's up to you.
we can just expedite it.
Alright.
Okay.
Basically, just say goodbye. And...
Alright. So as you guys let him pass, he passes peacefully in with old age as his body slowly turns to an old man and his face fully sinks in, and it looks like he has lost all bits of life. And so he rests. And much like the zombies and whatnot of the tower, he slowly begins to turn to ash.
Well, it takes care of having to properly dispose of the body.
Do we put him in like a urn or something?
He's being reposed.
I mean, I don't have any urns here. I'm a mechanical person.
So, what you want to do?
Just scatter his ashes in the wind.
Respectable choice.
Couple pieces of parchment.
Step beef. Because I like doing crazy fun shit. Calvin's got more seriously. Calvin, not do that shit.
Start making lines,
It's
boys!
supposed to be. I keep doing shit that he wouldn't have done.
And that's your choice still at the end of the day.
I'm gonna sleight of hand some of this to see if I can use it on a spell.
As you're cleaning it up, you okay.
Yeah.
Roll side.
Give him some fingers.
I'm a murderer.
I was just gonna get a dustpan. He's gonna use some ash. He's just gonna take some ash and...
He wants to smoke some of it.
Yes.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, that's probably what it is if we're being honest.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Don't
It's
smoke.
his character.
Chef Papadopoulos.
No,
Vaccine McTheory.
Passive perceptions.
Oh, yeah.
17.
17.
9.
Your perception plus. Yeah. Okay. So.
With
15. It's 9.
15.
10 plus your perception bonus.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, there's no way you would have rolled higher with that
15.
roll. Yeah. It is slightly noticeable that you are saving some of this.
Sure.
We don't question it at this point.
I'm just gonna
It's not even worth the time.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I was gonna say something like.
Damn it, Chevy. Why?
And I look and go,
Rest of it.
it's not even worth the time, my friend. I look and go, before It's not even worth it. Save your breath.
The rest of it,
Save the rest
Right.
of it.
we do
Yeah,
a Big Lebowski,
Into the wind.
and it comes back. Big Lebowski.
And the sandstorm.
I could totally use that soul for a spell.
What? The soul doesn't just disappear, you know.
We're going to use
Well,
what spell?
Soul is always in the air.
that's a new spell.
That uses a soul.
No, not a complete
Worse
spell.
than me!
Hey, what the fuck, man? You didn't even let me explain.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
What does this spell do?
I'm just saying, as long as I remember them, I can conjure them up and they can come as allies. But they'll go back to where they came out.
Oh, what? Isn't that a little bit dark?
No?
No? You don't find that to be
Gives
dark?
them the opportunity to live again, and
Well,
What if
no,
they
they're
don't
not
want to?
alive. It's just their spirits.
What if they don't want to do that?
I personally don't find.
Well,
moving a soul
they have to be
very
willing.
good.
I'm not going to say that he's going to willingly choose to do that. They are willingly helping you.
Oh, it's willing.
They're not unwillingly
Oh,
doing
okay.
stuff. Like, if he chose not to be there, he would not be there.
Oh. Okay, yeah, no, that's cool then.
Kind of like how you just, like, said, haha, you're a piece of shit. And I mentioned the whole war thing. Or, like, watching combat sports.
No, that's not what I said.
Well, it's what it felt like.
Oh, no, I was talking about, cause see, Mama and Papa, they would love that stuff. You know, and they were like,
They were killing people, though, right?
yes, they were married. They made them
They're
fight
not
for their lives. And whoever died, which would most likely be the person, 10 times out of 10.
See, I'm not a fan of murder. I'm a fan of the combat sport. The sport itself.
What's the difference?
the combat sport has rules against killing.
There's no
What if
killing.
someone takes it too far and they murder him?
Well,
Then they are put in, they are either punished in various ways.
You like killing them?
Depends on the rules of the country
Yes.
or the city at the moment.
So an eye for an eye?
there's a law.
There is usually jail time of, I think. if I
Oh,
remember
it's like
correctly,
accidental. It's its
25
own
years.
thing. If it's on purpose, it's a whole
That's
other
not
thing.
That depends.
There's
you
no
know.
waivers.
Could already be old and just
No.
die there.
I mean, like
That is entirely
I-
possible.
accidental
You'll spend the rest of your
killing
days in
is
shitting
less
hole in the
severe
ground.
than purposely trying to
Might
kill
as well
somebody.
skewer him right
Exactly.
So
Then
like
he wouldn't be paying for his punishment properly.
manslaughter.
there. Why not? You go to Sethith and Sethith will torture him for the rest of eternity. I mean, that seems pretty damn good. Good payoff.
I'm sure. Whatever you say.
Well,
That's what you believe, my friend. Exactly.
I'm gonna check out those chests. Actually,
check out my chest.
before I check anything or open it, hey Giovanni, you good at finding secret trap shit?
yes.
Can you look at these?
So he doesn't want to check out your chest, just letting you know that.
18.
Oh,
So,
wow.
yes,
Sounds
he is
understandable.
easily enough to examine
Same
these.
question.
These chests seem to
Exactly.
be regular
Chest.
chests.
I'm
It
like,
seems
what
like
am I
they
talking about chest?
serve the
Yeah.
purpose of
Check out your chest.
delivering rewards. You have the largest one, right?
Yeah.
Do it.
You
Alright.
see inside of there
We literally- we basically
half
live on
plates.
the vision.
Okay.
with what looks to be adamantite coating.
Cool.
Adamantine coating.
Really?
Below
Not
it
exactly that, but I was hoping armor.
seems to be a shield.
So that's dope.
So shield and armor in the big one.
Shield and armor in the big one. As Giovanni opens up his, there's a pair of gloves. Who else grabbed a chest?
I did not grab the chest. I grabbed two
I
bags.
grabbed a chest, my dog grabbed bags.
Inside yours is a bunch of gems, 7 of them, and what looks to be a cloak. It seems to be of elven work.
Do I feel any magic coming out the cloak?
I'm not an elf.
Field? No.
It doesn't seem magical at all.
You can't feel it's magical.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
You can just do your thing and
Yeah, eventually. I mean, I can cast Identify on it.
there's nothing that makes you go, ah, I have the sensation that this thing is magical. No.
But, over time, when we get back to the ship, we'll inventory everything.
We are on the ship.
We are on the ship.
Oh, we are on the ship? Well,
Yeah.
that means shit.
That's what we're doing. Is we're looking at everything
Yeah.
that you all read.
You do note that there are, elven runes throughout the shield, or I'm sorry, throughout the cloak. And same with the shield, it also bears elven runes.
May I see that shield, please?
Yep. Take a look at it. I was actually kind of
Actually,
looking for some.
what I recognize these writing.
You
These
have
runes.
like 2 weapons in one.
They are
Yeah, but
arcane
like-
runes.
For like this upcoming
To determine
arena
their
shit,
exact
I
purpose,
can't
you need to make
use
an
it.
Arcana check.
Why not?
No magic.
It's not magic. Is it magic?
First things
Steel.
first, I'm going to try doing an Arcana check. And
Maybe
after
it's
that,
just
wait,
like
do I have to
very
read Elven
cool.
before or no?
Yes.
Passes through people sometimes.
Is it 22?
22 on the shield or the cloak.
I'll figure out
shit.
what I get.
It seems to
You
be
cut the guard
runes
open.
that attract projectiles.
That's what he said.
I know it's effective.
It seems to be an arrow.
You become more attractive with it?
You attract the projectiles.
Can I use it? I would love to be attractive. More attractive is good.
I just handed it
I
back
believe
to Kaladin, so.
I believe the intent of the shield is to attract projectiles that are dangerous.
Big magic.
So as in-
dangerous woman.
So as in this thing draws arrows and thrown daggers and thrown axes.
Can I maybe modify it so that it attracts women?
I don't think there's
Maybe I can talk to
enchantments
it.
for that.
I don't
Maybe
think we
talk
can
to
do
it.
that.
I got you.
Maybe I can talk to it a lot.
Alright, I'll cast Identify on the robe since you can't
bet you don't
tell
know
what it
that.
does.
The
We'll figure it out
cloak
together.
is a cloak of elven kind. To clarify, the shield is a arrow-catching shield, and we've already clarified what the
It
What's
catches
the-
hot women.
Range on, like where it can redirect shit.
that is the entire lore, by the way.
I need to
Women's
get a little
within
bump in my armor class. 'Cause I think yours is at 17, right? This is all this would
Right
do
now,
too.
that's with split armor.
Yeah, that's all this would put it at is 17 too. I need a little. I need to try to get a bump. 'Cause mine's at 16.
So what does the cloak of Elven kind do again?
Would you be able to use the split armor?
I can't use heavy.
Then you will be able to use
You cast
plate.
identify. on
Half
the
plate
cloak,
is
correct?
medium.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, half plate is.
Half plate is medium.
So, the cloak of elven kind, as your little printout comes out,
I'm not about to read here.
it's yeah, you can read it there.
Yeah. That makes things easy.
Once I get to like 11th level,
Oh.
that's gonna
Where
take
is
me.
11th level.
Sick.
10th
Yeah.
level, I can do the same
What's
thing the
in
shield
the
does
light
to
chest?
actually.
So
You have a
Really? That's-
a chest full of gold.
So you can transform your
And
body
black.
into a shield?
No,
everything
else
is
is
gold,
level.
gold, and platinum.
Everything else
Oh,
is
did you
gold,
see
gold,
the
and
updated
platinum.
one?
So
I
I
think this
posted.
is the updated one, but
They just
in-
released another version of it.
500 copper,
Yes.
7,000 silver, 2,400
They
gold,
just because
and
it's
90
source right?
platinum.
And then
Per
Huh?
person? Or?
It's a source right?
that's
Surge
That's
Fighter.
total.
Surge Rider? Yeah, that's what I meant.
And 7
They
gems
updated-
worth 100
updated it
gold
recently.
apiece.
okay. I was just
so
looking at
in the Discord I posted everything.
the
that
Reddit
is there.
for it yesterday, and it didn't.
And
the one that had
Giovanni
been
goes,
like
I
updated like a
don't
year ago.
know what these gloves do either. Would you mind
Yeah.
identifying them?
That-
And
I
these
saw- I
ones,
saw it recently.
unlike
Unless I'm thinking
the
of something else.
other items,
If you have
seem
the
to
updated one,
have,
it says,
dwarven
if
runes
if you know where it's at, send me
I'm
your-
gonna try and read the runes before I
See
cast
if I can-
Identify.
But I know.
Alright, roll an Arcana check
also,
for me.
there's another thing I want to bring up too. You know how like this the surge
Yeah.
light,
You want me to give it a
storm
try?
light consumption thing, like we didn't, I didn't really
fuck
You can
understand
tell
it.
it's a conjuration magic.
Remember we talked about that?
Something to bring.
I figured it out.
How about an
I think we should bring it back because that
As
limits
you,
that healing
as you
shit.
read
That
it
was
deeper
crazy.
and
That was,
try
like,
and
way
figure it
OP.
out, you can tell it's
So it like
a,
limits that kind of shit.
a pair of
I
gloves
figured
that
out
seem
what
to
it was
conjure
talking about.
stone hammers.
So basically, I automatically heal all the points I have, but I can only use 3 per round.
That seems to be what you can gather from reading the runes.
Alright.
So,
As long as it's that's
because that limits like I can't do
way
that max.
Yeah.
Did you
That
tell
was
me that?
like
or no?
insane. Just
Yeah.
I'm good, man.
Yeah.
It seems to
Yeah, so I was
like
like,
conjure
I was
maybe
thinking like, that's
hammers.
something we got. There's also
It's part of the thing too.
Yeah.
So it's not like
And it's limited to your.
And then you only have a certain amount of that. It's like you have a certain amount of
It's-
that.
I'm gonna
It's
go.
limited-
People have a certain amount of spells.
Yeah, but
It's
it does.
limited to his class.
I think I definitely
Oh, yeah?
limit
It is not
because
necessarily
I get
limited
way
to his
more of
class,
that shit than some
but
other
it will have
people do.
benefits,
As a
and I will
level
post on the
up.
Discord.
Okay,
for you.
yeah.
I would
Because
just
I have like
Definitely.
16
I don't
right
suppose.
now. At
Does
5th level, I
anyone-
get 16.
What the fuck?
I can use 3 at a time.
Need any help being
That's
sneakier?
that's kind of broken.
So,
Yeah.
would Giovanni be getting any of this gold?
Wait.
Not you, obviously.
All the money?
So
I
I'm
think
not
he'll cut
even
in
an
on
elf,
this
you
because
have to
he
be
needs
an
to
elf
rebuild
to
it.
wear each.
Oh, you do?
Like
Oh.
each spell,
I'm
a
just-
second level
I'm
spell
Yeah.
costs
dividing
3.
everything for everybody.
I'm pretty sure you have to be
First
an elf
level
nine
costs
total.
2, so it's not like
You,
1
we
point.
do
or
have to
something.
wear an, you have to be an elf to attune to Cloak of Kind, right?
No,
It does not say that.
no, it is not required to be. You don't have to be an elf or anything. It's just a cloak made by the elves.
I was thinking of like a belt of Dwarven Kind, a Dwarven Thrower. You have to be a dwarf to use this.
Apparently not this one.
Oh, Dwarven kind, I don't think you have to.
Okay.
Because it like grows a beard and shit, right?
Belt of Dwarven Kind. No,
Okay,
you have to
so
be
with
dwarf.
the
No, Cloak of Elvenkind is not in the same category.
No.
So, does anyone need any help being sneakier?
Alright, so.
I'm gonna be going the opposite way.
I'm going loud.
I guess I can use it then.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be wearing half plate now. It gives me
Chevy.
disadvantage.
Chevy.
No, I have to be. Okay, but now I have to be sneaky now.
You need to make sure the hood is pulled up for it to work, though.
Oh, of course.
Alright, so.
When you do it, just sort of
I already got my
divided
armor.
by
And literally, if I just cast
I
the
determine
armor
that's
spell,
what's
or like the.
allowed.
I'm trying to remember the
Um,
spell. Shield of
55
Faith?
copper per person.
I have a 20.
Let's just add that all up and
+2. That's pretty nice.
bring
Yeah,
that up
that's
to
insane.
gold.
Yeah.
Like, because
Tiers.
with the armor, it doesn't. It just adds 2. So just adding 2, I have like.
So,
like
5
20%.
silver.
Fucking
sweet.
5 copper.
Yeah, it was updated 4 days ago.
Okay.
The Surge Binder 2.3.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of comments and shit too. So expand with that.
That's just the
Yeah.
colored remnants, everybody.
So yeah, I would just copy and paste that into Discord thing.
So what's the breakdown?
That's what we're trying to figure
I'm
out.
just gonna bring it up to
Yeah, he
platinum
said it
level
to
to
you
make
now.
life very
'Cause
simple.
Basically,
Oh my God,
what
that's
I
so
did was
pretty.
I
Oh,
divided
of course.
everything with the stats.
Early Level
first
Kana, they have.
to 9 people. They're just
So good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
literally just
7,
meant for this.
7.
The one I have is 1.3.
It's so good.
Which
Oh,
one?
damn,
Which one are you
okay.
sending me?
2.3.
Oh, okay. So he like really.
Yeah, they did work on it. Though.
Yeah, it's V 1.3. Yeah, so it might be completely different now because he changed a lot of shit between the
All
first
right.
one 1.3.
Oh, sure.
So,
Look at the 2.3.
44 platinum, 4 gold pieces,
Mhm.
9 silver pieces, and 4 copper pieces each.
There's probably even more like orders as well.
Yeah, maybe. Well, actually, I don't know. The books series isn't finished, so I'm not.
2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 total.
Yeah, I think that's about how many I
Subclasses.
have.
Oh, okay. He probably just tweaked them though.
Yeah, he tweaks. He tweaks all that shit. So.
I'm only carrying 9 pounds of
You
stuff.
send me that on Discord.
And that's all in money.
Oh, I sent it to the wrong person. I lied. There you go.
Did you read what the? I don't know if you. I might be
Yeah.
able to send it to you in a different means, but that's how it's coming up for me to.
No, that's perfect. I can read it just fine.
So who's getting any gems? Will be Maddie? Would she need them or?
With
She-
spell casting, probably.
She could probably take most of those in the gem form. I don't know. It's up to her. One of them is a diamond worth 100 gold pieces. 2 of them are sapphires worth 100 gold pieces. And the other 4 are rubies worth 100 gold pieces. Sorry, Daniel.
So yes, I am going to take time to attune to these spells.
So, as you put them on, you have the ability to now summon in your hand a warhammer of stone. And it is a throwable warhammer that is, similar to that of the dwarven thrower.
Yeah.
And that has that extra nice little ability that would be able to be advantageous for your class simply because of the nature of the hammer.
Yeah.
Alright, so for the gems, you have 1 diamond, 4 ruby, and 2.
1 diamond, 2 sapphires, and 4 rubies.
I'm just writing
All
down.
worth 100 gold pieces. Oh, did we not count those into the gold cost?
No, but we were saying like Maddie can probably take them as
Yeah.
gem form
Yeah.
for spellcasting and stuff. I was just writing down for notes' sake.
So
How much should we get, David?
4.
44 platinum.
44 platinum, 4 gold, 9 silver, and 4 copper.
There we got an additional 700 gold in gems,
Yeah.
in the form of gems. Yeah, the secondary ability is actually could come in quite handy. Because right now my exploding earth is only good out to 30 feet.
Yes, 9 silver pieces. And 4 copper.
I'm just writing that down. Can't see.
Oh, this doesn't have scientific modes. Damn you! What can I do here?
What?
The I do have scientific. The standard calculator on my thing was like, I'm just son of a bitch.
I'm just a bird.
Oh, they do scientific.
I can, I just didn't have it set up to do it immediately. Which is annoying.
What big number do you need, or very small number do you need scientific for?
I just needed parentheses. So that way I could parentheses into my equation instead of having to, oh, let's take this number, remember it, and then add this number to it.
Just make you sneak.
Yeah, let's make sneaky sneak.
Sneak.
Divided by 9.
Sneak.
Whoa, the knights that same.
So, for everyone, add on an additional, because we're going to divide up the value of. Do you want your portion to be mostly in the gems?
Yeah, I'll be
So there's 1 diamond worth 100 gold pieces. Yeah, all of it. Ruby and 4 rubies and 2 sapphires.
diamond, 2 rubies, and 4 sapphires.
Yeah. Well,
No, other way around.
other way
1
around.
diamond, 4 rubies, 2 sapphires.
All right. So total that everyone got. Go ahead and add on 8 more platinum, just to make that. Yeah.
Ooh!
So they told you the gold that you got, correct?
I think he was in the bathroom.
I was in
Okay.
the bathroom.
So 52 platinum in total. 4 gold. It was 4 gold, right?
Mhm.
I had to adjust. 9 silver and 4 copper.
What?
That's a lot of numbers going through my stupid ass crap.
Oh, damn.
52 plat, 4 gold, 9 silver, and 4 copper.
Anybody want the shield?
I can't.
It is a shield of arrow catching.
Which attracts missiles.
I don't currently
I can
shield.
take it. I mean, it could come in handy.
Or I might be.
I need a
Yeah,
free.
I mean,
I need a free hand to
I-
cast spells.
I can make a shield, so it's, and I'm gonna get that ability at like level 11.
Because I don't need a shield.
Does anybody need a shield?
I think I can use a shield.
Okay.
I cannot use this shit. My
I
unarmed.
technically can, but like I'm not planning on using one to be honest.
I can't use this shit.
I can't.
I wasn't really planning on it, but if nobody else is going to use it,
It would be most advantageous for someone who has an already high AC, simply because of what the item does. So,
Shit. Man.
shield normally has a +2 AC.
mhm.
This shield gets an additional +2 against ranged attacks
I can't
while
use it
wielding this
anyways.
shield. This bonus is in addition to the normal AC. In addition, whenever an attacker makes a ranged attack against a target within 5 feet of you, you can use your reaction to become the target of the attack instead. However, if it still hits your AC,
You
it
take
hits
the
you.
damage.
You
Yeah.
take the damage.
I'm gonna. So with the
Against ranged
adamantium-
attacks, you have a 4 AC.
Yeah. So if
Which
I
would
also have
give me a
Shield of
19.
Faith on, I could have for ranged attacks like a 23 AC. If I have that in the adamantium armor that.
And the nice thing about the armor that you have is nobody can.
Can't
Yeah.
be crit, yeah.
So, it would make you an optimal tank for that. I don't know if anyone else.
I can
I'm just
also
letting you guys know
heal,
what it
not
does.
as much as I did before because the new update can't do that much healing, but I can heal myself quite a bit. So
Technically, I guess it wouldn't be the worst thing to have that. But like I said, if anybody else wants to use it, I'd recommend them using it instead of me.
So,
My
it's up to you
character
two.
wouldn't use the shield. That's my
You've been more two-handed
I can't
weapon.
even use it. As
Yeah,
a bard.
I have
Yeah.
strategy for. Yeah, with a solid shield, my defensive strategy wouldn't really work, but it depends. Whatever you want to do. I was already grabbing the adamantium armor, so I mean,
you want to take
I already
the
got
shield
something. Yeah, you take a shield.
I've got the gloves too, but that's a one-handed weapon. So for me to use my stance isn't going to change a whole lot.
Yeah.
My fighting.
then? Yeah. Plus, that will be a nice plus 4 AC against range attacks
Yeah.
to keep you alive, which is important to the party.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what your mom pays me for.
It's the only reason this party is alive.
Yeah. It's together. The only reason we have grouped together in this manner.
Right.
Chevy.
Yeah, we all would have like lost our shit by now if it wasn't for him. That's how fragile we are.
And with this new update, I actually do have proficiency with heavy armor now.
Oh. I just grew it. You grew it.
Yeah.
He grew the proficiency.
I did have a question. Does it move extra attack to 6th level for some reason with this updated version? But I have nothing for 5th level.
Probably for balancing purposes.
Okay. That kind of blows. I just lost my
Was
second
it
attack that I got for this day, and now I lost it.
Yeah, you realize you
Mine
just.
is not
Oh my god, what the hell
proficient.
happened to it?
Apparently.
Or you're not.
You're not?
Because in either way, you're gonna get anything 6th level.
See,
So.
I'll take it if we have to.
I'm
Well,
fine
it's
not getting a
gone.
6th level if I can just attack twice.
I think then it would probably be best suited for him.
Yeah.
Him or
you get the.
him.
So I get shield? I
No.
get, well, no, I get
Yeah,
nothing
extra
on
attack.
5th level on this one, but the 6th level then I get my extra attack. Can I just get the extra attack on 5th level like every other class and not get nothing on 6th?
It's fine.
Alright.
So,
I'm fine with that.
are you still going to be using two-handed weapons? Because apparently he can't use the shield.
He can't?
Proficient.
Well, I have a strategy.
Technically, I'm proficient.
That he
if-
prefers
if,
it
if
to be
no
able
one
to generate a
wants
shield.
Yeah.
If no one feels as though there would be use for it, I'll find use for it.
I'm
Well,
also
I mean, I
usually.
could also be like the end user for the shield
Yeah.
because
On the last case scenario.
So I do have a strategy. The strategy being that I have the longsword in one hand, shield in the other, and I dropped shield and turned to a longsword, but I can't just drop and reappear this shield.
yeah.
So that strategy doesn't work unless I just went straight one handed.
No, I understand that. So I'll probably, unless Caleb, do you want the shield? Because I guess it's between you and me.
Yep,
Alright,
you
then
could take
I
it.
guess probably me.
Yeah, take it. I might get that ability. I got that same ability at like level 11 eventually. So
I took the shield
So
when
it's
no one
called
else was
Zero
paying
Catching
attention.
Shield.
God damn it! Oh god, why can't I
You
think
guys
of
are
his
sitting
name?
there talking to
Why
me.
can't I think of his name? Why is just those characters' name?
Maxie?
Maxie?
God damn it, Maxie!
You said it's
Sorry.
called an arrow catching shield, right?
It happens.
And it requires attention.
I know his name way too well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's burned into my head for all eternity.
what's the proficiency bonus at 10th level? The 4.
4.
4. Yeah. It 4. Yeah.
I think it goes up to 5, right around either 11 or 13. I can't remember which though.
I think it's 13. That's what we just. When they leveled up.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Unfortunately,
Bless
my
you.
program does not have the gloves, so I have to put the
Bless
weapon
you.
drawer in my inventory for
Okay.
ease. Since the hammer itself is essentially the same thing.
Yeah. Minus the stuff against giants and
Ooh.
slightly smaller numbers.
Actually, the numbers are the same.
I thought the dwarven throw was a +3.
I got to
No, it's a plus. Thorn throw? Dwarven throw
Probably
is,
not
yeah.
use the reaction very often.
What we gave
My
him was a
dodge
+1.
reactions
Yeah.
get that
Yeah.
most of the time.
I wouldn't give you guys a +3 weapon at this stage of the game. It's a little strong.
Yeah.
Nah, we can do
So I
it.
gotta.
A little bit. A little bit.
Got the money. Fuck, I have to read through this motherfucker.
Updates, man. Balancing, right?
I think
That
it,
with the west.
It's probably not too huge of an update. Maybe.
Well, I think it took away like normal spell casting and it made it more to what the book is, and so I think it's like a lot different.
Oh.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, is it soft magic in the book or hard magic?
I don't know what the difference is.
Me neither.
So yeah, when I'm looking at this,
I
I
thought
gotta
you would, 'cause
remember
you
that
read it.
it's not.
Okay.
I gotta remember to subtract 2 from what it tells me.
Which
here.
one is
Yeah.
the version you use?
If you mess up, we'll only judge you harshly.
Oh,
Nice.
nice. That's good.
We're ready. We're ready to continue.
All right. As you guys have loaded all this stuff, well, that was quite the haul.
Yes.
Hooray!
Wasn't expecting all that.
We're monsters.
You want the fight?
Oh, of course. Yes. What, you mean the monsters or we're monsters? Are we monsters?
We're all monsters.
Oh, of
if you
course.
Think about it from a morbid perspective.
Oh, no, I knew that all along. Everyone else was just hiding it. But don't worry, I'm out in the open with it.
Hey man, I'm just trying to make sure that. Oh yes! Big news, everyone. Are we gone?
I'm waiting.
You hearing this?
I'm on the edge of my seat.
Elder spoke to me.
Oh,
yes.
no!
What did he say?
Yep. She.
I apologize.
Wait, that's not a dude? That's not a dude. So can I maybe talk to him? No. Maybe you can hit things off.
Now you're going in the right direction. For the wrong reason, but the right direction.
Maybe I might
She
be wrong.
helped me when I was opposing him. And allowing you to speak your last words to him. She spoke to me and said, keep on the right path. The thing on my neck's still here, which
Oh,
bothers
definitely.
me. Which is,
It looks pretty.
don't you lie to me.
It is. You know what? You can wear a scarf on your neck so no one knows you got beat up.
Or just everyone thinks you're really kinky. That is also an option.
I don't like either option.
A scarf. You can make a scarf look good.
Yeah, you can rock it.
Yeah, you can rock totally.
I guess I'll talk to our fucking bandit dude. Maybe we can work together to make some.
Make some wooden scarves for you.
Just make a scarf. I don't need a wooden. I just need to make
He's a whittler. He makes wood.
I can make one for you.
Ah, fuck! I forgot all about that. That might be
First time
nice.
I've
I just want to make, because eventually, hopefully, this thing goes away. But there's a demon talking to me now. I bet.
That's not cool.
No.
Maybe he's in contact with you through your neck.
Yeah, that's one way to put it.
Speaks to your neck.
Doesn't speak to my neck. He just mocked me.
Yeah, see?
Demonic mock for some reason.
Wait, mock
Okay,
or
so that's
mock?
actually pretty dope.
Mark.
Oh, you got that thick accent. Super thick. Oh, what the fuck?
Ooh.
Well, guys, we get this show on the road.
Let's get this road on the show.
Chevy, would you like to take us to Frey?
All right.
Nope. Nope. Not immediately, please.
Oh, yeah, we have to go straight first, then all right.
Yes, we need to take off.
All right.
Actually, quite vertical.
Guidance.
Ah, yes.
I'm gonna be there every time he's driving now because I have to make sure that he isn't like his brain cells don't like loosen up on me while he's
Ooh.
driving.
That's a 29.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a 32. Damn!
You know what you're doing, right?
Hell yeah!
I knew it.
For once, it doesn't feel like it's bobbing up and down.
Nauseating.
Yeah.
Not a nauseating takeoff. You're doing quite well. You should help him out more often.
No, that was all me.
Yes.
In other ways.
I've just gotten better since I leveled
Was it
up.
better?
I like it. It's more true to the books, but in some areas it's still kind of broken.
No, that's fine. Just work with that that version then.
The book
Work
is
with the
broken.
version whenever you want.
Because like I don't take fall damage if I have Stormlight in me, and I can
Okay.
just spider walk or spider like stick to shit.
Yeah, but you're not. We're not taking into the fact of
Yeah.
combat and stuff.
The
when it
healing
actually
thing's
happens.
really low down because I can only use 1 point at a time, and I can only get my con bonus back.
Okay, that's
so
much better.
healings, I can get 3 back every round on this. So healings,
That's way better.
Yeah.
Healing spells
Okay, cool.
to make up for.
I can fly it now.
As we are driving down the site, so
As you do.
so are
Exactly.
we? So I just want to make things clear. What happened to Frey?
Ollie?
What?
It is to the northeast of here, and it is a good option to get involved with the Adventuring Guild.
Hmm?
If we are trying to be
Tournament.
adventurers.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Yes, there's also the fighting arena.
Yes. We can get your hands dirty. Not dirty.
I
but
mean,
you
they're
know,
already
we can-
dirty.
I mean, like, well, I mean, look at mine, and they're very dirty.
Yeah, see?
Yep.
Did you just put dirt on your hands for this example?
Oh God.
I knew it!
Prestidigitation
I was
real
caught.
fast.
I was caught.
Think we're using it for cleaning? No, the opposite.
Hell no, make shit dirty.
Yes. Yeah, we can get you
But I
guys,
know
your
anything
guys'
of
feet
these-
went in the couples.
What's up?
But I know anything about
The
these,
doubles tournament.
Yeah,
Arena
do
fights?
not say couples.
Couples.
Sorry.
Sorry, that's not
But I
the
know
right
anything
word.
about the arena
Oh.
fights.
We got this.
So I will clarify what everyone knows about Frey. You would know a lot, you would know a lot, and I would know a lot.
I know a lot.
Because we travel
Oh,
via
yeah.
the airship, we would have gained a lot of information because this wouldn't be our first time going here. You would know about the arena fights solely because sometimes there would be champions beset, from your kingdom to send there, and sometimes you would join them. However, it was a rare occurrence. You've only been to Frey maybe 3 or 4 times in your life.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about the city itself. I'm
Uh.
thinking more of the arena fights.
You would be familiar that your family has sent champions and has sponsored people for these arena fights. In the past, they are quite violent, but they are usually just crowd pleasers in styling. They are never intended for death. They're usually quite entertaining. It's much like a knight's tournament where you
Right.
would have instead of like the jousting and then the sword, like the three, usually it's like spear work, sword play, and then jousting. This is more of just it's the sword fighting stage. There's an archery tournament usually. That's not focused on against each other. It's more of just like a general, like you're watching the Olympics. And there is a spear-based combat also. And as far as sword fights go, it is to the preference of the fighters what style sword is being used. But it is specifically swords for that portion of the tournament.
So basically, they would be representing. I probably should tell you guys this. What you would if I were to sponsor you, I mean, like this is if you would rather me sponsor you, would be representing. Oh God.
Wait,
Huh?
what?
Yes, that's what we do.
I don't
That's
worry.
if you guys were doing that. You guys, if I were going to if I was sponsoring you and you guys are taking the easy route. If you guys would actually like to look for a sponsor somewhere else, you probably would. I can help you out with that too.
What would a sponsor do for us?
It would allow you to get into more advanced
They help
tournaments
us
and
get
potentially get to the
equipment for
championship.
fight.
And you could be a champion fighter.
Basically, they will help us get equipment for the fight, and then they'll help them make money based on them sponsoring us because they get customers based on the sponsorship.
So it is a couple of things as well. They get a portion of the winnings.
Oh, hell no.
Simply because sponsorship, they're paying for your equipment, they're paying
So
for
you're
your entry.
forcing us into this pasta.
I'm not forcing anyone into
But-
anything. I said they could literally not use
It is
me.
also partially making for the cost of paying for the entry into the fight, paying for the equipment necessary for the tournament, and from that point on, it's any travel.
So we're gonna be like gladiators?
Are they like renting the equipment to us, or do they like actually go purchase equipment?
Most of the time, if you're fighting, it's not rented; it's kept. you can be sponsored for multiple fights.
Wait, so were we ever just out of character? Were we ever told about the magical secret vault thingy?
Yes,
Magical what?
he was.
He was. But
He-
you never mentioned it, though, right?
He has not mentioned it yet.
The
Okay.
what?
Wait, actually, he has a
in
long time
first
ago.
session,
vault?
your family mentioned the
He
magic
has
vault.
mentioned it.
Oh yeah.
He has mentioned it. He mentioned it in the first session. We just haven't like looked into it.
Yeah.
You looked
No, I'm
into it
saying
for
that
a
he
couple-
mentioned to us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
I think we looked into the location or something
Oh,
like
okay.
that, and that was about it.
Wasn't it somewhere in Frey?
We had no information on the location.
No.
Yeah.
And I'm just
In
like,
fact, there isn't much information that
Maybe-
they gave you on
maybe it's hidden on the Frey the whole time in this underground fighting arena. and
There's
it's,
only
like,
one
right
way to
below
find
it.
out.
We need to beat people's heads in and get the vault all to ourselves.
So once we get into Frey, we may spread out a little bit at first, but we should definitely make sure we stay
No.
close together at least a little bit. We are here to help our friend here with his interests.
Yeah, we make a circle around him. This way, no one touches him, and you look really famous.
So, if we are looking to be adventurers, the first thing I would recommend is the Adventuring Guild. We can get
This can help further your name too, as well.
indeed, and while we're there, the magic vault that you mentioned before. It is possible we could inquire with the War Mages party and see if they have information on it, if they're willing to part with some of it. There are also a lot of large libraries in Frey. It is a very magic-heavy
Very
town.
good.
Spells and shit they got.
So it is entirely possible that we could get a reasonable amount of information, at least on rumors.
Yeah.
Since if there'd been actual, this is the location, we wouldn't be looking for it.
Exactly.
They could be whamming there too.
I agree. Since you are a little bit more knowledgeable, perhaps you should start the research at some of the libraries.
I can do that.
I will head to the Adventurers Guild.
And I'll be in charge of fighting people.
Are you going to be applying for the tournament as
Oh,
well?
of course.
I don't know if there's a triples. There might be a triples. Who knows? We need to find out.
You know, it's new. The times
But
change.
there's
It's
no
okay.
magic
It could be a double
though,
with
right?
him.
There's no magic. Oh, there could be a magic tournament. I don't know. I've only seen the singles and the doubles. I don't know anything about any.
It is
I-
possible. I
I
have
don't
not
think I'm
ever
counting
actually
for that.
visited the arenas. It's not my cup of tea, so
I understand.
I
We'll
have
go
seen
check
my.
it
I know my family has sponsored fighters in the past.
Yeah, see, it's fun.
So, small notes as far as how often you two have traveled, because you have both been to Frey a couple of times. You would know that the reason you've only been a couple of times is because traveling via land through the desert is extremely dangerous. So most of the time, whatever comes into this town is usually via the airship technology that's been developed, or it is coming from the coastal side of this town.
Or the super OP.
So usually it's
Yeah,
usually people sail here and travel the short distance
Yeah,
from
it's
one of the
fair,
outer
yeah.
villages that is on the coast to Frey, because crossing the distance between Boiler Bay and Frey is usually
Here's
quite
your shit.
dangerous.
You can cast
So
these,
that
but
would
you
be a
only
reason
have this
why you
amount
may
of
not
points
have
that you
come
can use per round.
Right.
So maybe
You
a couple
can
of times
cast
in your life.
anything you can use within that.
I've only
Like
been
fly would cost all that
here
points for that round.
No, so
less
it's,
than
it's
a
not
handful
as
of
broken
times
as it sounds.
because the
No,
journey
it's like I can
here across the desert is
I
just so
cast points
dangerous,
up to
which is
5
why we've only
concentration
sent
skill,
very few of
and
our
it's
finest fighters
60 feet.
to ever compete.
Maybe we should
Okay,
have
yeah,
fought
so-
through everything to
So
become
it does cost
stronger.
a good amount of points, though.
Yeah, it's 5.
That's
So
how
that's
it
as much
works,
as I
right?
can use, but
I'm not sure how suicidal I feel today, but
everything
I'll take
more
the
than
airship
it
any
did
day.
on the other hand.
You can just park it here. I mean, why
Maybe
not?
With
more
3-day air
overall, but
travel from
I
Boiler
still
Bay
only
to
have a certain amount of
Freya.
use per.
Or is it 4 days?
Yeah.
it's a 4-day air
Awesome.
travel.
4 days.
Yeah.
So we just
So
have a day
going
locked
through
in
the
it,
desert
basically.
by itself
But
is
it's
probably double
got
that.
some new stuff.
Minimum.
Maybe
Minimum.
quadruple. Maybe.
Not a
Triple.
spell in D&D,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it makes
It is
So
triple
just-
the distance
So
by
it fits
land.
more into.
By going through
With-
it's like,
That's cool.
interruptions.
That's cool. That's what you were aiming for, anyway.
Yeah.
If you manage to get lucky,
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
total of-
It's not like
Yeah,
Uh,
so you're looking at like almost
I
a
can cast
3-week
jump
travel.
for like 2
Yeah.
turns
like
or
a
something like that.
multi-month.
And so it'd basically be me altering my gravity so I can get more lift, basically.
I think we have our work cut out for us.
Good luck.
Oh, of course.
Sure.
We're all gonna have fun, right?
Says
Well,
yes.
I want to go to Frey for fun. I'm gonna have a blast.
So we're going to make people not regret ever stepping into that tournament.
I have faith in you guys. You guys will do well.
Are you looking
Good
to be
luck,
sponsored
guys.
by Eldath? I doubt it.
Giovanni.
But I'm going to ask
Like
you
as
anyway.
I said, you can get started on the
My money is
research.
going to
All
go
right.
to something. It might as well come back
When
to
I'm
me
done
in
with the
some form,
Adventurers
shape,
Guild,
or
I
way.
will come and
Yay!
help you.
Splendid.
Wouldn't
I will get you
mind,
information
but
on
having
the
somebody
first
to
land
buy
raid
me
that
free
I'm
shit
checking
for a
out.
portion of the profits.
And I will write down the
Pretty dope.
address because I already know where I want to go for
Sweet.
this kind of
Especially if I
research.
can't use magic, my sword
Awesome.
in the tournament.
Eldath has new champions.
I
They're not
don't say
actually-
that. No, please don't say that. Seven, all the way.
Well, you are sponsored by Eldath.
Seven.
Okay, I understand. I understand.
Don't you have like a necklace of a bunch of different? Or was that somebody else that had a necklace of a bunch of different religions and shit?
No, I did not
No,
have
I don't know what that was from. I remember somebody saying that.
Interesting, because we had a player like that.
Yeah.
I don't think we mentioned him though. You psychic. Hey,
The only thing.
He's got a bunch of different masks.
that's pretty much it.
She will say, I'm just like, oh, I mean, like, no worries. Like, whatever you represent yourself as is represented. It's just the fact that Eldath is sponsoring you.
Yeah.
That's it.
Does Eldath
We don't talk about that.
It's the Church of Eldath, so it's us all and the people that do it.
So you're siphoning from a church? That's cool.
I'm not siphoning from them. They've been looking for this for a while. For a while I was scouting and I was like, no, I don't want to do this. But then I realized how much fun it potentially might be.
Oh yes. Hurting people is entertaining.
You're ruining my fun.
No, that's the fun.
Is it actually fun? I'm going to actually roll insight on you because I don't know if you're being sarcastic with me or not. I feel like you're being sarcastic.
Well, I'm
The only
being
thing it does is
transparent.
prevent.
What I just heard was
Oh, you're being obvious?
Adamantine number, the only thing it does is
You're being
prevent-
obvious
We're
with
being
your
transparent, yes.
basically saying, hey, this is not actually fun.
Yes.
It is actually quite fun.
No, yeah, I imagine that. That's fucking great. I can't be critted on.
Then why are you doing it?
Giving back to Seth.
Especially if you get the
Giving
artificer.
back to Seth? Okay.
Yes, on it.
You're going to kill people?
Artificer
No.
plus one
Their
plus
pain
two
is good
plus
enough for
one.
him too as well. He likes it as well.
I don't
Sure.
know. Our religions are so opposite. It's so
I don't
hard.
think so. Not really.
Death is a part of life, my friend.
See,
I'm not saying that,
Life before death.
but
no, it's all the same thing. Just different perspective.
There's just a lot of different perspectives, like you said.
Focuses on a different angle of.
It's a dark angle, but it is an angle. Nothing wrong with it though.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
It's good. It's better to have faith in something than nothing at all.
I'm sorry. What?
So yeah, we will be heading to Frey.
As the course sets in, you guys slowly start making your day journey to Frey. You get rest. You're able to recuperate any spell slots, hit points, or anything of the sort.
Once you're done talking, I had Calvin want to talk to Giovanni. Once you're done talking about
Alright.
everything else.
I'm going to see if he said he wanted to say something. Yo, Jordan. Were you going to say what you were going to say to Maddie on camera or not?
Ooh.
Probably not.
Okay.
Whispers.
Then you tell me it outside. I'll go out in front.
Freaking whispers, man.
You guys begin your journey. The course is set in by our resident pilot, and we set course. You approach Giovanni.
You're good with making shit. Not sure if this is you or fuck, what's his character's name? Joey's character's name is.
Jorne.
I don't know if this would be more of you or Jorne, but one of the strategies I like to do with my shield, if I'm trying to get a little higher protection for myself, is I'll have my weapon as a shield, and then have that longsword that her master gave me, and I'll drop that two-hand. But if we're going on there, I don't know if they'll allow me doing that with a a magic weapon. If that's not something I'm able to do, I was wondering if there's any way we can make a shield that kind of collapses down. I can still be able to get my shield out. And
I could make something similar to a buckler, which would be simpler. It would probably not be as defensible as.
Just a little bonus to help me out a little bit. I got new armor, so that helps me out a little bit as well.
Collapsible shield.
No, fans in.
Yes, I can think of designs. I'd have to work out the locking mechanism and make sure it's nice and sturdy against actual blunt attack or strikes against your shield.
Someone said blunt.
Really?
No, Chevy, not in that manner.
Really, dude?
No, I will not smoke with you. I understand. I do not partake.
Smoking buddy.
When I
One.
start casting tireless, it really would mess with my head. Just a high person at like 3 times speed doing everything.
She would totally be down to do it. She's
Nature.
She's like literally
One of my doses.
It's nature, yeah.
Giovanni will go find his blacksmith's tools and see what he can make.
So
from
yeah,
some
I
of
guess
those
he would
metals.
just literally be sitting there smoking.
Yep. I'm down to doses then.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. No problem.
I got weed.
Yeah, good. No.
Giovanni does attempt to make something that would be collapsible. He works out a few designs. First one's not quite working because he can't seem to get it to be stable enough against impacts. It does seem to lock, but it's just not able to resist an actual, like, once it hits, it kind of just, it forces the lock to break, and there's not a sturdy enough means to make it easily, like, I can sweep it open, and then sweep it closed. And then sweep it open, and then sweep it closed.
Yeah.
It does not seem like he can pull off a design that works in that manner. That will hold up to the impacts.
Okay.
That shield will kick.
That's gonna take
do
a
you-
pretty good
Yeah.
blacksmith to be able to make.
Yeah.
Do you think that in the future, maybe with some assistance, you'd be able to make something of that design? Possibly with joiner's assistance? Or
It is
I understand it's going to take
possible.
a while to do something like this.
It is possible. I do have the metal plates and stuff that could work for it. I would need a sturdier material for the locking mechanism, most likely, and perhaps some minor adjustments that could be made. But for this tournament, I don't think we could make
That's
it in
fine.
time.
That's fine. I feel fairly confident with this match that we'd be going to, but I was thinking in the future when we start hitting harder people, it might be nice to get a little extra out of it, you know?
Yes, understandable. So that way you don't have to constantly worry about adjusting your weapon.
Yeah. For this one, I'll probably just try to get a great sword, a regular steel great sword, and just deal with that for this first one. Will be fine. Thank you for looking into that, seeing if you could do it. I appreciate
No problem at all.
Couldn't you technically do that with the great sword as well?
Hmm?
Just like 2 hands shield, 2 hands shield.
it. I don't know if
It would be, I would say, because it's a two-handed weapon for that.
yeah, it'd probably get in the way of the
Being
shield.
able to maneuver the shield properly while holding the great sword would be near impossible because you'd have to you wouldn't be able to like let one hand off just to, and then
That's why what I usually do with my magic weapon is I'll have the regular steel longsword, and I'll hold that one-handed, just go with the shield, and be able to take hit with the shield. But then once I come back, I drop it two-handed, and I'm able to summon it back in a short amount of time. But
otherwise shields would be really broken with
yeah,
I'm just saying, like,
weapons.
with the appearing and disappearing shield,
Yeah.
couldn't you technically hold a great weapon since you're not swinging it?
Again, I would say like being able to maneuver while holding that large weapon with just one hand, it would be impeding on your movement. Would be my judgment of that.
Disadvantage.
Your AC would probably not get bumped at all. In fact, it might actually force force lower AC because you wouldn't be able to move the shield as easily to block the attack, so it might actually have a negative effect on your AC. Well, you wouldn't gain the benefits of the shield. Let me put it that way, because your armor will still work fine. Unless, of course, maybe you were wearing light armor, because that would affect your dexterity a little bit.
What if?
But then you have to have really high strength to be able to hold that sword in one hand.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
fucking good. I was actually looking at.
Yeah, oh, he's pretty fucking good.
Look at his shoulders. He's showing off a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something else. I would have managed like 8 level. Kind of cool feat.
Regardless, we're still having fun.
Alright.
Smoking weed every
That's-
day.
Alright. I'm sorry I couldn't help you with that, my
That's
friend.
fine, man. I appreciate you looking into it for me.
I'll add it to my list of ideas. Still have to draw up the schematics for that ballista for our friend.
Yeah, no rush. I mean, that ballista and being able to make this place a little more defensible might be a better option.
Yes.
Sleep
I'll probably
inside,
build some more.
Sleep people off to the side.
Oh my god.
I'll probably build some more constructs while I'm at it. That will cost me most of my money, though.
General shadow, which I didn't mean to.
And for whenever you get around to looking at that shield again, if you need money to help fund that, I can easily
I do appreciate that, my friend.
cover that. I mean, if you're making something for me, I'd pay for it, obviously.
400 gold pieces to make that thing. Sorry. Building my constructs costs me a lot of money. Especially when I get to the gargantuan one. Actually, now that I think about it, the gargantuan one isn't that bad for what I'm building.
It's just a mecha.
Yeah,
Was that all?
It's 1,000 gold pieces to build a gargantuan construct
Transformers,
for this one.
no 5-chain, no skies.
Now, where I could use this thing is probably only on the ship, or just airdrop it in and then jump out and animate it.
Another idea I had, by the way, about like air-to-air combat between ships. What if we just went higher than them and drop shit onto them?
Tactical maneuver.
They would also be able to match if we're in
I mean, you can like on the sea, you can outmaneuver.
yeah.
with a boat.
If we could outmaneuver, yeah.
Ace pilot
Oh, we're gonna eventually.
with guidance.
But our ship is not really a
Eventually, we'll get the pirates. That'd be fun.
maneuverable ship. Yeah. By comparison to smaller, because ours is quite large and more of a
Yeah, my
transport
armor
ship.
rights are freaking
They're
hard.
The fact that we've
killing me.
maneuvered it as much as we have has honestly put a lot of wear and tear, and Giovanni's probably had to spend a lot of time fixing a lot of the shit.
Oh yeah.
Hey, but I'm
It's
riding.
not an agile ship
I'm
by
riding
any
with
means.
a 32 right
we've,
now.
We've forced a lot out of this thing.
I'm riding with a 32. We're fine.
Yeah, this thing is definitely
My
been
character's
pushed.
trying to help you a lot, and I'll
just
find
leave that
out.
Yeah, now I will try to. I won't really explain what you are doing ever.
It's just like, hey, do this, and I'm like, sure, no problem, because like, I want to get something
Yeah.
ready later. But
Yeah. It will never be like I'll never explain why things work. I just like, hey, can you replace this bot with this bot?
of course,
And it will never be in just because my character doesn't like the idea
I
of
don't blame you.
spreading this information too
My
far.
character's trying to get you to help do something with my dog, which may or may not work. I'll talk to you about that.
Cool. Want to touch your dog?
Huh?
You want to
So,
touch your dog?
No, no one's gonna touch that.
so you guys need a cool team name. Do we?
The Sky Orphans.
Yeah. What? Oh, so we're
Oh.
gonna
That's
stay. Chevy, everything.
No,
I mean,
hey,
we
what do
could.
you want our name to be?
We could. Yeah.
Orphans of the Sky.
We don't need to have everybody know we're orphans.
Yeah, they do. Okay,
Oh,
'cause look,
Sky
look,
Orphans.
think about the story we tell.
Sky Fighters.
We were orphans. Oh shit! They were like, oh man, great story. So far, backstory, love it, love the backstory. And then we're like, well, we ride a big ass ship over here.
I'm high as fuck right now, so
Yeah,
I'm like a hype
same.
man. So
Well,
I'm
like, what's your thing? Because mine, with the new update, like wind is more.
With the
fun.
new update,
I'm
you
talking
updated.
out of character.
Yo,
Oh, quick.
that's wild.
I can like. I just got the ability to fly and shit like that.
What?
I don't know how to talk about my,
You
all my
don't.
abilities just
You
fucking
just do
switch.
it. You just do
You're
it.
just like
You just
my
do
s-
it.
I would
Just do
say you get your powers from the spirit.
Yeah.
I felt a closer connect. You'd say maybe you have a closer connection to the spirit. Now you have the ability to really take off.
Why don't
Okay.
Of course, it would make it to
Alright.
fun.
I'll go with that.
Follow ourselves the crew of the flying frigate.
After
Ring.
How about Hollow
That doesn't
Brawlers?
it doesn't roll off the tongue.
Hollow Brawlers.
What's the name of the
Hollow Brawlers?
Of the
Hollow.
airship?
H-A-L.
Let me
Hello,
actually remember
Brawler.
what that
What
is
does that
because I
word
have
mean?
the name.
What does that
Hala
word
Brala?
mean?
This is
I
the
have
Dawn.
no clue what that first word means.
The Dawn's God?
Hello.
The Dawn's God.
H-A-L-L.
What about just the crew of the Dawn's God?
I
Hello,
don't know what
though.
that word means. I can't
Like
think.
Halloween?
Wait, you
Oh.
sit.
Wait, why are we scary? Are we
What?
scary?
You sit.
I'm
Why not just
shiny
go sit
silver
to him?
armor.
Yes.
I
Why
mean,
not
you
just
know,
type
it's a
Blue
gentle
Beyond,
challenge.
Crew of the Dawn's God?
Gentle
Fucking
talent.
Wait, what about Wolfpack?
What does it say?
That's just Wolfpack, yeah.
Oh.
What about Wolfpack?
I'm settled.
We
Wolfpack.
could always stick
No.
with the basics.
The crew of the Dawn's
Sky
God.
Orphans
Just
doesn't
tell
That's
me
suck.
what we are.
No, just wait. Is that the whole
we
thing?
can go with Sky Orphans or something
Is
else.
that the whole?
I mean,
Like it's a big
Okay,
sentence?
No,
Hallow
crew of
actually
the
means
Dawn's
a
God.
saint or holy person.
Yes, the
That
whole
tells us
sentence.
who we are.
Yes.
Hello,
Quite
orphans.
literally.
Orphans, cause
We're telling people that we're orphans.
No,
You
this-
know what?
I
Orphan
don't know. Like
Wolfpack.
the,
I like
the
Hello
higher I
Brawlers.
get, the more it sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, it really. How about okay? We all need therapeutic medicine because we've been through a lot, and I start making a whole bunch of blunts for everyone. We all,
Oh, no.
everyone, even you, I understand. You're like, oh, I'm the prince. I can't do this. No one will have to know, and then you,
I
and
don't
then
think
you.
anyone will
I just
I'm the only one. And I look at you and I'm just like, I'm the only one willing to smoke with you, man.
Oh fuck, thanks.
Oh
there we go.
shit! Yeah.
See, look, everyone's joining. It's recreational. I do it all the time.
Wait, how long until we get to the place?
About a day.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
Let's
yeah,
go
we
down
got
the
it.
system.
We good.
We're fine. More fine.
I will also set mine right for you. I do apologize, friend. I have work to do.
Oh my gosh.
I fly this shit perfectly fine with it.
Uh-oh.
I look at you and go, and I have a lot more to do than just fly a ship.
Oh, I'm fucking sorry.
Take mine to go.
Thanks.
sorry.
Excuse
I'll just
me.
just grab his up too.
Don't fly high.
Come.
Unless you're
Of course, fine. No lie. I'm
I go
smoking.
above deck
So
and
did we
just
decide
kind
on the
of.
name?
The
Hallowed.
orphan wolf.
Hallowed something.
Hallowed
Hollow Brawlers.
The
Hallowed
Hallowed Brawlers.
Okay, what about the hollowed wolf pack?
It's kind
Oh,
of.
Or
The
your
Holy
wolf.
Wolf
Here's
Pack.
a better
And
one.
we're just
The
gonna look at
Holy
Loki.
Wolf Pack.
Hollow Jade Cry.
Huh?
Hollow Jade Cry.
Why would we be crying?
No, I don't think Jade cried.
Okay,
Cause
you
now
also.
I imagine
hold
him
on,
as
you
like
need to-
a
you need
holy
to spark
person
up
and
as
he's
well.
like crying. No.
I did keep the one you
Just
gave me.
name ourselves.
Could I go up on the deck?
The what?
Motherfucker.
The motherfuckers. Now
I'm
you're
not,
not giving
I'm
a
not
shit
taking
anymore.
in this.
He's going to enjoy it.
No, I'm
You
gonna
ruffians.
put it away for now. I'm not gonna do it right now.
Disgraceful.
I feel somebody should be on watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It's
shouldn't be
fine.
trusting our crew.
So I'm actually going to be
Oh, hey, where's
walking around the
No,
deck.
send Jimmy.
Jimmy and Richie?
Yeah, exactly. Send them both together at the same time.
No, get
Yeah,
the
that's a
guy.
good
wanna
idea.
see
Okay, meanwhile,
I
right
wanna see what
behind them,
Jimmy's
they're
like.
already both smoking a blunt. Sorry.
A dog.
A dog.
Hey.
A dog.
They're
So,
smoking
I'm-
right behind them.
What's
So
up, man?
I'm kind of staying guard and keeping an eye out.
I'm almost 100% positive that he would keep them like that because he just wants to do whatever he wants with them.
Me?
They're your puppets, right?
No.
That's how you view them?
No.
What do you view them as? You make them do everything.
Isn't that what everyone else wants them to do?
No?
So what the hell do they want them for? Might as well toss them out the ship then.
No, like,
No? What? No,
I'm
they're
sure
doing-
everyone's thinking it then. I'm not the only one.
How about
Yeah.
Voice of the Noble?
See?
what? Voice of Noble?
Voice of the
The
Noble.
orphan nobles.
The hallowed
I
noble.
say we go back to
Freaking
not
Nordic
using
shit.
the orphan and go with voice of the noble. I think that's a good one.
No.
How about the fist of the
How are we orphans?
The fist of the orphans.
The
See,
fist
look,
of the
like
nobles,
it's a
that's
tiny
right.
little baby fist, right? And around it, a
The
bigger
fist of the
fist.
noble is dope.
Fist of the noble.
Fuck it.
The fist of the orphan nobles.
What about fist of Jade?
Fist
Fist
of
of Jade Fist.
Okay, fist of Jane. The fist of Jane fit.
Yes,
fist
reach
of
your
Jane.
finger.
Is this? Do I keep repeating it because it's a cycle?
Fist of
If
Jane,
I say
fist of Jane,
fist
fist
of
of
Jane,
Jane,
fist of Jane, fist of Jane, fist of Jane,
That's
fist
like
of Jane.
That's
So
high
no-
level stuff, right?
No, the Jade Fist
The
of Jade
one I
Fist.
looked at, I was like,
The Jade
a little
Fist
much
of Jade
that
Fist.
probably
The
be
fist
able to
Jade of Jade
use-
Fist. No, I don't even. He rips it. The Jade
We
Fist
can make
people.
our own palindrome.
Yeah,
You know,
which
it's
that'd be
like
like level
Hollow
11. I'd be able to use the one I was just
Hollow.
looking at. It was like, fuck.
No, we
How
only
old?
have
How old
We
lust?
look at it around that.
Hollow lust.
Okay.
It's like,
I love it.
It's basically like,
You would.
I'd give
It
it
fits
all
you.
of you bonuses to
Empty
push your
love.
AC minimum 18
That's what?
and some other shit. Like
We
you
always
get like an
have
extra
nights
3.
of
Yeah,
the
we'll look at it then.
Yeah.
Because that's a lot. Holy shit.
It doesn't.
That's a lot.
That one might have to.
Alright, so what name are we going with?
I think Fist of the Nobles is a good
Fist
one.
of the noble or Knights of the noble.
Fist
Fist
of
of
the
the
Noble.
Orphan.
Fist of the Noble
Fist of
makes
the
sense
Noble.
because it's incorporating his name. Or his last name.
Fist of the orphan nobles.
No, we're
No.
not doing orphans.
How can we
Remind.
not?
I must humbly request one of you to do the signing up. Otherwise, you will end up with the best name you
Yeah,
possibly
he's-
could.
Don't
What
worry.
is that? What is that very blase blah like just brushing off? What is that?
There's no way we'd.
What you did it again?
Hey,
Don't
look,
blame it on the singlet.
You gave it to me, alright? This effect's not my fault.
You're right.
He's not wrong.
He isn't. I'm sorry, friends. It's good.
Fucking Bowie.
It's good stuff. That's all I can say.
Yeah, we will,
Yeah, you're right.
we'll wait till we get the free.
Frey! Is that how you say it? You say Frey. You let you get Frey.
Free.
Frey. I like the way it rolls off the tongue. Frey. Yeah.
The foy. The foy. Get the foy.
I will propose to
Winnie the Pooh.
The day passes you by quite well. You guys enjoy your high for quite some time,
Yeah,
as
yeah,
it does
you.
last.
This is the dwarven stuff right here. That dwarven, yeah.
And as the night comes upon you, night settles through. You guys through the night quite soundly. No alarms go blaring.
Damn it.
Thank God.
So you avoided getting high for no reason?
At least 4 hours I'll be meditating, but for the rest of the time I'll be sparring with Richard.
Okay.
So,
I'll spar with him too.
Mr. Dick.
but we're just like kind of like
I'll spar with you. Go
Practicing.
practicing that
Not
way.
going into full.
Not
We're not rolling
full.
initiative.
I got
yet.
long sword you too.
Why
I got
not?
long sword in one hand. I got the blunt in the other.
Ooh. You're that good, huh?
That's so fucking kick ass.
When I go and people at it, like actually hitting each other, but just like kind of.
Just practicing form.
Yep.
I probably hit him good once.
Just one good whack right
And he's like,
beside
ow, what?
side of the blade.
Come on, man.
And then I go
Chill.
after you, punching you in your face.
Hey, you gotta toughen up. That's the way you do it.
Chill.
Meanwhile, you're just.
Punching pints.
I'm just all over the ship, fixing everything that breaks as it breaks.
If you
You
can
need
dodge
to
a
chill out,
crossbow,
man. Yeah.
I just don't ever partake.
I only partake for that
I
one.
probably could dodge it.
if you dodge a crossbow bolt, you can dodge a spell.
That's right. Oh! That's what my daddy taught me before he threw me off the pyramid.
Has anybody else come to relieve me for watch?
Giovanni, if no one, since everyone's so high,
I'll come relieve him.
Giovanni.
Yo, that makes me better. What are you
Giovanni.
talking
I
about?
would also really.
I got so much
Yeah.
perception that it's almost hurtful.
Damn. I'm
So let's
sorry.
just
So
not rely
once
on
I get
that for-
relieved, I will join the rest of them and then light out. when I know somebody else is, when I know somebody else is actually taking responsibility and
Yeah.
watching.
Being
Giovanni
an
will
adult.
take that one since he can
Yeah.
he can literally watch for the entire night without non-stop.
Alright.
He'll burn
a
a
tough
first
one.
level spell slot for
I
that.
can take a
Well, like,
shot.
I would like.
I wouldn't give a
do
shit
it
about
if
magic.
I
Like this
watch
I'll be
might
like,
be unhealthy.
It's okay, Fred. As your eyes are like glazed.
Magic or not, regardless if he's getting absorbed by magic,
Like,
that shit's
before you
unhealthy.
leave, I would
Oh,
do a little
shit,
bit
it is.
more
I tell him all the
so
time.
it's time to do something around the ship
Yeah.
before she
Yeah,
can
keeps
launch.
him motivated.
Well, I don't
Does
even
he
have to
stay
worry
awake
about
for 40
sleeping,
hours?
so
Never
I know,
sleep.
but
for at
like-
least this night.
He just doesn't
Well,
sleep.
just
never
like I
sleeps.
said,
He
before you do
continuously
something
casts
around the
it.
ship
He
first,
never
Then
sleeps.
take your watch. That way we
Sounds
don't
pretty
break
dope.
down in the middle of the sky.
So I sleep literally every 5th day when we're traveling via the
He
ship.
barely ever sleeps.
Yeah, like it's
I burn a spell
unhealthy.
slot every single day to not sleep.
unhealthy.
Very, 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 very unhealthy. But you know, that's
Nobody
his
gets to
decision.
He gets like the benefits of long rest, sort of, right?
Nope.
Nope.
No, he's
No.
just crazy.
I
Yes.
legit
He's
stay
literally
up
crazy.
for
Too many.
96 hours, and then finally just crash, and then wake up and I can do it all again.
It's insanity.
That's
Sounds super useful. Can you cast that on other people too?
No, 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 no,
it
no,
is.
no,
It's actually possible for you.
Oh god.
Please no.
I think you did cast it on me.
No, I cast pendulum on you.
Oh.
No, I think you've
Is it-
tried
If I-
cast
if I
Tidal
cast
on
it,
Is it a
somebody
touch
else.
or
I don't
self?
want to sleep.
I think I may have. Let me double check. But the thing is, I don't take a long rest, so I actually I don't gain any of my spell slots back for that day. So it's just they slowly eat up my first level spell slots.
So, yeah.
We're going to Frey.
We're going to Frey.
Frey.
We're going to Frey.
Whoop. Frey.
Got a
Uh,
bird.
so no one will know of this, of course, right?
What's that?
It is actually
It's
possible.
the ship.
It's a
Yeah.
touch.
Oh, it's
It's
okay.
the ambulance.
But it's a
Yes,
ship.
I can cast it on other people. Basically, so you know what it does. You grant machine-like stamina to the target. The target requires no food, drink, or rest. It can move at 3 times normal speed over land and perform 3 times the usual amount of labor, or read 3 times the amount at the normal rate. While the creatures are under this effect, they are immune to non-magical exhaustion and suffer no consequences of not sleeping for overexertion. This spell does not reduce or prevent magical fatigue or magical exhaustion.
We'll be.
Yeah. And this would only be in non-combat. Yeah. In combat, it has no effect.
Alright.
No notable effect.
Sounds good.
Otherwise, it'd be an even better version of haste. As it lasts for 24 hours.
That's why it's a non-combat.
Yeah.
It's mainly for those people who I want to be able to just do things.
Yeah.
And that's basically how my character keeps this ship afloat.
Working non-stop 5 days a week.
And then sleep one day.
I sleep the 5th day.
Do it all over again.
Mainly because I don't want to teach anyone how to work on this large of on the ship, and it's quite large. Has a lot of things that can go wrong. And my character just doesn't like the idea of other people knowing about his ship.
Or asking for help.
Yeah, mainly because if other people know,
Yeah, no, of course.
they can
No, I
they
say-
can
I
fix
say
it,
about
they can
him.
run it,
Him every
they
day.
can take it.
I go to him.
That's his biggest concern half the time. That's why he is very close-lipped on how
I
his
can
ship
stay up for
works.
an additional 24 hours as well. Oh my god. No, no.
No, it's like
And
it's
Vidal
the
can
whole
live
thing
for-
though, but I lose my points every hour.
What's up?
And Vidal can
I
live
have
for
to have
them.
have to be like
Yeah.
holding them
Oh,
in.
so you're burning it.
Yeah, every hour I lose
They
a point.
mature at
Yeah,
40, so they
holding
can
it,
probably
so
live
I can
for
exhale
at least
again,
400 years,
basically.
probably, if I had to
And
estimate.
I'm not using it all,
maybe
but I don't get any of
200,
the
400
benefits
years.
of having it in me.
I don't know the actual.
But then if I hold it all in, I lose a point every hour. It's like this.
Okay, cool.
It's
You're
weird.
a weird creature. I
Yeah.
like it. It's awesome.
I like the stuff. All this stuff changed.
You should write a book about you. Call it the Source Finder.
Very interesting.
Dope.
So
I think I'm gonna
I
have
only
to-
take a hit or two.
If I have it, it
The party goes
don't need to
on.
breathe.
I start writing
You
down
guys-
stuff about you that
Then
I
I
find
go-
interesting.
Go to sleep.
You guys
Play.
enjoy your evenings.
Yep.
Any other endeavors during the so long?
I'll do it off screen because don't feel like getting into it now. But I want to make slow acting poisons, one that take effect over time.
Okay.
He said he
But-
wanted to do it off.
Yeah. So I'm just,
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you are working on poisons. Anyone else doing anything productive outside of the training
That's very
of the combat?
Does anybody need to?
talk to you about it.
Hmm?
Does anybody need me to spar with them?
Okay.
I'll spar with you.
I was just asking if you need me. I won't do it. Like,
It's
I think
more
she's
just like,
sparring with her friend to train him up.
Level
and
him up.
I'll spar with him a little bit. I'll spar with you if you just want to spar.
You always sparking?
Helping you out.
So yeah,
Spar.
They're
Just not
sparring.
battles.
Yeah.
they're sparring all.
This is all sparring. We're not rolling for initiative at any point.
Yeah.
That
Right,
last
right
one
down.
lasted a lot longer than it than it could have.
Yeah.
Tied down.
It was good,
Five more
but it was
verses.
long.
5 more horses down. I need to resupply.
That's what you get for sharing.
That's the point of it.
I'm kidding.
Sharing is caring, bro.
Yeah. All right. As
Oh,
the
I also laced it.
Hey, shut up. Let him speak.
as the day passes into the next, you guys slowly start to see the large town of Frey.
That's weird.
You are brought in with the first view, the most notable thing, the immense, massive tower structure that fits in the very center of this town. It reaches into the sky, touching the clouds, about 750 feet above the ground.
That's an erection.
It's not as tall, but it is in the realm of the Eiffel Tower. Actually, I think that's a similar height as well. But the Empire State Building. And it is quite the immense structure. It is almost dwarfing the massive statues that surround this town of what appears to be mages holding out their hands. One all using what would almost seem to be different forms of magic. One seems to be a depiction of a monk, of the why can't I think of that monk subclass? It's the one that allows them to cast magic.
The elements.
Yeah, the way of the four elements. You have what seems to be a sorcerer who seems to be natural. It depicts almost like your classic cocky sorcerer kind of vibe. I don't know how to describe that in a statue.
A dragon-born sorcerer.
Yeah, a dragonborn sorcerer.
That's pretty much
Yeah.
all you need to say.
Yeah,
Exactly.
a dragonborn sorcerer standing there, very much like, very disciplined in his form. And then the casual bard playing a flute and holding out one hand, and then on the last one, a wizard-looking fellow holding out his arms.
Is it a
And-
cuckoo?
No, it is. They are all humanoid. And there seems to be no depiction of the warlock for those who are expecting one. There's
Yeah,
not.
they're warlocks.
well, you know what?
Wow. They're metagaming. Frey's
It seems to
metagaming.
be just not a class of art, worthy of the phrase, usual of when this city was built. Does not seem to be one that was noted.
I'm gonna petition.
Seems to be too close to a religious style of magic versus the arcane for them. Even though it is an arcane magic. Other notable things. This large 750-foot tower has several small, what look to be, I guess you would call them landing pads, stretched out from it. Most of them are small, look to be intended for maybe like 2 or 3 physical people to land on. if they had the ability to, or the skyjacked rocks that you guys had encountered. And there are two extremely large ones, one of which an airship is currently parked next to. It is a smaller one than the one you encountered the other day, and you can, gathering all this knowledge, you would know that this is the headquarters of the War Mages Party. This massive tower. And the other tower that would be predominant is what is known as the, what it was more recently built, is the airship docks. It is also a large tower that allows ships to be locked in and held to the side above the city. And it seems to have two smaller airships docked in with it currently. That is the major notes of this town. There's, from this view, a large arena visible and several sprawling streets that seem to be filled with varying size buildings and varying architecture throughout. Mostly built with sandstone, but for the most part, just very varying designs throughout the entire city.
So like a lot of different architects.
Yes, it seems like the city has evolved over times in certain areas. As this is a fairly large city, it looks to be approximately 3 miles across and maybe 2.5 miles deep, filled to the brim with buildings. Some possibly demolished and replaced with new ones over time. Yeah.
Frey, everyone. I've never been here before.
No hard writing on this one, please.
No, I understand.
Docking
Elements.
procedures on this one.
Weird elements to this whole thing.
As you're flying in, you hear in your head, I take it you're requesting a landing. Is this the pilot of the Dawn's Guard?
Yes, it's Chevy Papadopoulos McFerry vaccine reporting in.
Alright, we'll prepare the landing docks.
Thank you.
Moments later, these large arcane arms stretch out from the landing docks and look like they're intended to, basically you would land on top of these things.
I land on top of it properly like a normal civilian.
And they slowly pull the ship in and adjust and hold the ship in its place as these hands hold the
These
ship.
hands.
These hands.
You gotta catch it.
And walk in.
The hands are actually catching me.
How am
In this tower, you guys are probably about 200 feet above the ground.
I jump out the airship like
Okay.
I normally do.
Oh my!
I'm all over the floor. all over the floor.
I could have just
There
cut
we
it
go.
off.
I could have died. I just didn't feel like it.
That's the way he does things, I guess? Huh? He just flops like a starfish?
Scrape him off the side of the pavement.
I help you up every time, I guess.
Walks down. God damn it, here's another 300 gold piece diamond. The landing bay door opens as Giovanni, finishes up the landing procedures, and you guys are greeted with the sight of a large tower and a small person standing outside ready to greet you and take any parking tolls.
Hello, Shortman.
And it is a halfling with a very snotty looking nose, holding what looks to be a small why can't I think of the term, bit of paper in his hands.
Parchments.
Yeah, it's a parchments. I was trying to think, clipboard.
Oh,
That's the word I was.
that's the word I'm looking for.
Bit of a clipboard with several parchments on it, and he looks up and goes, "Hello, everyone. how many are docking with us today?
Many.
Many.
Yes.
Many!
Uno, dos, tres,
if I'm not
cuatro,
mistaken.
cinco, seis, siete, ocho,
Thank you for the number. It helps me a lot, making sure we manage everything. How long do you guys plan
I'm
on
sorry,
staying?
11, my mistake, I miscounted. No.
I've already written 10. I am not going to change it.
Good enough.
How long are we staying? Sneaking in. How long are we staying?
He just
Well,
don't-
I
don't
go
give a
back,
shit.
and I'm like, well, we could be ambushed at any moment. I mean, we should probably not stay for very long.
Where are
You
the
think you're
city?
going to be ambushed in Frey?
Yeah.
No.
God. I fear for you if you can manage to get an enemy that would get past the War Mages party. Unless you're expected to be ambushed by the War Mages party, in which case please do not dock here and get your ship out of here.
We are not
we are not.
ambushed by anybody.
In this city we're not going to be. We're fine.
Oh.
How long do we plan on staying here?
How long does the tournament go on for?
When's the tournament?
Oh, you're planning to be here for the tournament, so 2 weeks?
Shit, that's
Oh,
all
what
time.
the
Yeah.
No time to practice.
Practice makes perfect.
Well, the tournament is a multi-day tournament, that's just how it goes. Are you planning on...
Wait, it's 2 weeks long or 2 weeks away?
Well, it's a week till the tournament, and then the tournament is a 5-day event.
Yeah, we'll be here at least that long.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Chevy.
And so 2 weeks, perfect. Thank you. Have a splendid time. I'll charge you. You know what?
Just put it on.
Giovanni
Just
walks
put on-
up,
Put on Gio's
counts out how much is necessary. He goes, he's used to paying this, and he sets up. 2 weeks it is then. Yes, thank you. Giovanni, good to see you again. Thank
That's
God.
what I
I
was
was
gonna say.
tired of talking to Chevy.
What? Shortman.
Okay, I like it.
Alright. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all have a wonderful stay.
You do.
Please, Chevy, do not cause me any more trouble.
No, I only make friends.
I know. He walks away.
I don't know what's wrong with Shortman. He always has a temper.
You're probably not going to show
It's his name.
It's not.
It's not. I don't know him, and I can tell you his name's probably not Shortman.
He looks like a Shortman. I mean,
That doesn't.
Isn't that how you call people by their names?
don't I look like a Chevy?
Yes, but no.
See?
Your name is Chevy, so, and that's the name that you give us, so that we call you
I,
Chevy.
he was made like that. Like, what? You don't think Chevy Papadopoulos McTheory vaccine's my name? Like, it's what? Like, it's
That's your name.
I would like to clarify. The last man's name is actually Shortman.
That's actually his
She actually has a reaction like,
Yes.
what?
They didn't know he was gonna grow up that short.
He's a halfling. They already knew. It's a family name.
Oh, it's his son.
What a freaking upsetting time to be in. What the hell?
I imagine it's like Kaladin knows this guy, right?
Yeah.
So Kaladin's been sitting back watching you guys argue over this shit, and then you get
Dude, that's
dumbfounded.
racist. No, it's not racist. It's his name. What? What? Better.
Alright. It seems I was wrong here, apparently.
It's okay.
I'm alright with it.
You need another one?
No, not yet. They might be coming closer than I think, but not yet.
You are about to be sponsoring your fighters. Please do not
I'm
get
not
high.
going to do that while I'm sponsoring them. Are you
Yes.
kidding me?
Trying to save face. I don't mind me.
So yeah, they're the guys.
They go fight.
I mean, honestly, that's probably pretty close to his manager's.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, weirdly enough.
Do you
I can vouch for them.
do you want to take us to your
Leader?
church then,
No,
so we can start
wait,
setting that
what?
up?
My church is not here.
Yeah.
Wait,
no.
how they got sponsors? Like you're the manager, but like
You
don't they have to?
secret
Listen,
stash?
this
She has a
is
secret
2
stash
weeks,
of
right?
money. She has a secret stash.
They have claimed that it's 2 weeks. You don't think we can have people come here in a little bit with our resources?
1 week till it starts.
It's 1 week.
I got it. It's 1 week till it starts.
Oh,
but
are
we're
we
2
putting
weeks
on
in
a
general.
plate?
So we just wait for the resources.
Putting on a
I'm
plate?
letting them know. And it's not that hard.
Guess
Yeah,
we'll
you
put
can
it
just
on
talk to people
performance
all the time,
and
I guess.
die.
Yes, we might as
We
well.
can always talk to one another.
You. Gosh.
I think they're having an intimate moment.
Chevy, I do not.
No,
feel like
no,
renting
I was
another
thinking something
amphitheater for your
I was
place.
thinking of having you, like, telling me like when someone's
We have
sneaking
that
up
idea.
behind me, like you
Oh,
can
that
do-
would be
We've
so
had that
fucking
idea,
cool,
but
but
we
that
also
would be
remembered
shitty.
that
And
last time we tried that.
whole
in
thing
Frey,
is honor.
there's
I was
supposed to be
really
a
thinking
dog
about
people
hiding
was
like
really
a
not
huge
happy
patch
about
under your shirt
Huh?
or something.
30 people coming through his
Yeah.
tower to literally watch a
Maybe
show.
she was
and
hard
shit.
as fuck.
I think he was just mad because he wasn't invited.
No, I don't want to like fucking smoke him before
We
the match.
all- you know,
Yeah,
alright,
he goes,
he is a little
goes,
short-tempered
Yes, you-
sometimes,
no,
but
stop.
So is that your plan? You would
Huh?
just cast healing all the time?
No,
that's a
no,
good plan.
that was out of character. We were joking.
Oh,
Um,
Yeah, just loaded.
yeah, let's go. Do we need to go check in at the arena and like sign our names, or how does this work?
how the hell does this work?
Go
would
to.
you, would you like me to let you know how it works? That way you can explain.
Yeah.
All right, so to sign up for this tournament, you would have to sign up within this week before the tournament starts. You would be the sponsor. You would be applying for them. You'd be writing how many fighters, what events they'd be fighting in, and yes, the joust.
Oh, I
You
love
should
horses.
definitely fight in the joust in this tournament.
No.
I don't have a horse.
I have a horse.
Dude,
You
if
were
only,
given
if
a
only we were
horse.
level 10, my katana would have the reach property.
I mean, if they let me use my, I can have a lance.
Washing bolt.
Oh, no magic. Then you can't. It doesn't matter.
So to
But they don't know
clarify,
it's magic.
Continue.
you will
It
need
glows.
to. I believe there is a cost for the sponsorship.
Huh?
So you will have to pay the application fees. However, if you guys win, you'll make that money back.
How much is that application fees?
I believe they're 5 gold pieces each.
Yeah.
Each.
If we go and we do give our application fees, I fill out all the forms and make sure that your team name is signed up. I'll make sure that I'm sponsoring you guys, and bam,
No.
you guys are set up, and we'll give you a date.
Is the one-on-one combat and the two-on-two pairs combat, are those on separate days or?
Probably separate days.
They would most likely be. Most of the events are held in the arena, so it's not exactly way of having multiple combats happen at the same time.
Yeah, but like
Unless
they
you
go
guys
the
are planning-
first half of the day is one, second
Yeah.
half is I just don't want to do two in the same day.
Yeah.
Unless you're planning on doing singles combat as well.
If they're on separate days, then yeah, we could.
I mean, that's your
Wear
choice.
yourself out with that.
But if they're on separate days,
That's what I'm thinking.
But they
But
couldn't.
they're separate days, but you're still playing like every almost every day.
I know.
Doing some
I haven't built a
You
group
want
for
to
that.
stick with being a duo for the moment, or you
But
want
I know it's
try
right.
it?
we can do duo or whatever we want
It's
to
your
do.
choice.
Let's do duos this year and if we're doing next year. Maybe.
Sure.
Just
There's a lot of different opportunities. This is just this CD's
What if we
opportunity.
get pitted against each other? That would be really cool, and I would totally win. Whoever I'm fighting.
You can't use magic.
I am magic.
Exactly. You can't use magic.
No, the thing is
You have
that.
to sign up for the magic tournament. If there is even a magic tournament, I've never seen it.
What my mask? They wouldn't
Um,
count as magic, would they? No, I don't think they would at all.
Two right.
I think they would count as natural abilities
Oh
that
no,
I can
I
do.
don't know if I would sponsor you anymore.
Yeah, see, look, I put the mask on you, and
Oh.
it just falls off. Nothing. I put the mask on me. I transform.
You're going to kill people?
No, I'm saying
Is
it's
your
natural.
magic going to kill people?
No, it's natural.
It's not natural.
That's okay. Is it 8 or
Okay.
10 plus
What
for
if I was a
spellcasting? Is it
dragon?
8 or
Let's
10
just
plus
hope it's a magic
proficiency?
tournament.
It's 8 plus proficiency.
So what if you were like a
plus
dragonborn?
ability modifier.
Okay, so I don't have 4.
And you're
I don't know, man.
right?
Calculated that.
Naturally. So like,
I
I don't know.
don't know, man.
Yeah, so you have to ask.
It
We
also
have
is
to
like
ask. Very good. Very.
That's why it's very important to get your spellcasting ability up as high as you can, as quickly as possible.
Damn. See, I was gonna go like
Yeah.
one. I was gonna go one little fighter. I didn't. It would only be useful for this.
You'll never know. He might. This is his town. So, like I said, there's plenty of towns that have tournaments, and this is just the tournaments that they have at his town.
The main tournament that is currently available, currently happening. There could be more tournaments of varying degrees. This is mainly a martial intended
Yeah.
tournament.
For this one, we'll stick with metal.
Hell yeah.
I'll just stick with two paired fighting on this one.
Okay, so my thing that Chevy knows to do. My little ball guy is he considered magic? Like
Yes.
why? He doesn't. It's not magical.
Because can you wield it? And most likely they wouldn't have any tournaments that would be designed for it. So they're all there's the sword melee, there is the joust, there is the archery tournament, and there is the dual the paired swords fights.
Ugh. It's so vexing.
I understand. Oh, and then there's the spear combat.
Oh, that's right.
Yes. Two-handed. No, the for the fighter thing.
Oh yeah, two weapon fire.
Two-weapon
Yeah,
fighter.
Well, I could use my rapier, I guess. Whatever.
You want me
Whatever,
to,
whatever.
do you want me to pair with you?
Whatever. Yeah! What
These
do you
two
do?
pairing and then these two pairing.
As my katana appears in my hand.
Oh, I mean, see that? Would they know that it's all magic? Magic?
Does it appear magical when you're holding it?
No, it's only when I
Okay.
use its properties.
Which you would probably not be able to use in this fight, to clarify. If they're magical. In
No,
a
I would
visible
probably
way.
just be using the sword
Yeah.
itself.
Then you would be able to use that sword. As long as you weren't just walking in and then summon it with magic. Just make sure
I
you
can
have-
actually have it. Like,
Yeah, I would recommend probably having it on you prior.
no,
Otherwise,
it's sheathed. It's not. It's
Yes.
it's a physical sword.
yes,
I can just recall it and it teleports.
yes. Just maybe don't recall it. It
Yeah.
might disqualify you. All right. I'm going to be off to the library.
I'm gonna head off to the Adventurers Guild.
And you five are heading off to the
I'm gonna follow you. Well, yeah, I'm gonna follow you.
going to the
Arena.
arena. I'm sorry, 6 are going to the arena.
Actually, I'm gonna follow him to the Adventures Guild.
I said two of them.
Oh right, 5.
Keep
So you're
so
going
it
to
is fun. Sure.
So, I can use Bardic Inspiration by dancing.
Yeah.
He's trying to find a way. He's trying
Exactly.
to find a way.
So I can Bardic Inspiration you with dancing instead of singing. This way it doesn't look too obvious.
Like I said, there's ways for you guys to compete. I just don't know if they're going to be legal. Like I said, I don't know if they're going to be legal.
Hey, we gotta figure out a way. This is the way our group works.
And then as she says, I'm like, if you want to go into an illegal tournament, fine, but we're not going to be sponsored by me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So why the fuck would I do that?
You
That's
can.
like a waste
I
of
don't
time.
know. Are you going to plan on doing an actual tournament or
Yeah, of course.
one that's underground?
No, I'm gonna be with him. It's my buddy right here.
Okay.
Because I'm assuming you're going with him, right? Or her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you guys are going to? You guys are using magic?
There.
No.
No, you guys aren't going
I
to be
don't
using magic.
have
I'm
to
just
use
making
magic.
sure.
Yeah, 'cause I can't
That's
use
why
my
I'm
sword
paired
and
up with him, so he doesn't have to use magic.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
If I do 1v1, well, I'm dead.
That's what I was talking about originally, but you, oh whatever.
And your sword your church will be able to provide you with at least a great sword.
Whatever you need, you got.
I don't know what else.
She keeps saying you're a church, like in the church, right? I don't see anything, right? You just magic it here.
It's not gonna magic
You just
shit.
call it.
They'll
Elder.
call resources. You
I'll
can just
call
conquer
resources.
people.
Yeah, they talk to me all the time. I'm able to respond to them.
Did you already tell them that you got
Yeah.
people? Oh, cool.
They're actually on their way right now. It'll be 2 days.
I didn't see her do any of that. She was just lying to us.
I don't have to tell
Do
you
we need
shit.
anything else?
Yeah.
Like, do we need anything else other than armored weapon?
No, not that I know of. It's just combat sports.
Depending on if you are going into the jousting section, you would need a horse as
That-
well.
That's it. But I didn't know if you were planning on jousting or not.
not very good with animals,
Okay, cool.
so
Don't worry
I'll
about
try it.
Alright, it's best if we're not careful.
Exactly.
And Giovanni's gonna head off.
Bye bye, Giovanni.
I'm going.
Bye.
These two have left. Giovanni's left. You
Oh, they
guys.
left already?
Yeah.
Losers.
Are you guys going to head to the arena then?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we need her, so.
Well,
Yeah,
she.
I'll go with them.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. You.
The five.
He's
of
going
us.
with these two. These two are going together.
And then the 3 of us are going to arena. Or the 5 of us.
Yeah, 5.
Because they're gonna be another separate team. You guys gotta come up with a team name.
No, we're the teams.
Spells are forbidden.
The team. You like that?
Fighting arena, yes.
He does, 4K doesn't like the name the team. He said
Oh.
no.
What about
Yes.
silent but deadly? Not like a fart. Come on. You see, you're thinking like that. Not me. It is kind of funny though. But it's not a fart. They can think it's a fart, but we're not fart. We're people. All right, we have feelings.
Starfighter.
Oh, damn! That snaps. I like it.
That's
Could
yeah,
you use
yeah.
star magic or whatever? He's a star, kind of.
Yeah, Starfighter.
But
And you get to find him.
Starfighter,
Starfighter, that's great.
using magic. No, they're not using
No,
it.
but he can. It's his magic.
They
I
don't
know
know
that.
that.
The Starfighter. That's their name.
Yes.
What's
So
our name again?
but he's going star fighter because he's a star.
Yeah.
But the star kind of.
Goes both ways.
It's both ways.
And
It's
Exactly.
Starfighter
kind of
and
go both
stars.
ways.
Okay, and we will make our way to the arena.
What's our dude?
Alright.
Rochelle.
God,
What's
guys
your
gotta get
name?
that together.
What's our name again?
Fist of the Noble.
No, your team name, your duo team
The
name.
orphan
Fist of the
fist.
Noble.
Fist and Noble.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
That's their
orphan
team. Yes.
fists.
Okay.
The fist
That's
of
what
the
that name is
orphans.
Oh, I thought it was
Fist
for the
of
group.
Jade Fist, no?
No.
Fist of the orphans.
No, for the
Fist
whole
of
team.
Jade
It's
Fist.
Sky Orphans.
Oh, we're actually calling ourselves that?
Yes.
Oh.
Stupid.
Okay.
I also need to get
But we don't need everybody else knowing that in
Actually,
arena,
yeah,
so
no.
our duo name is Fist of the Noble.
Sure.
They're an arts and crafts store.
What did you just ask?
I need to get paint.
You want paint?
Why do you need paint?
Because this is just really
Hey.
bright silvery armor, and I
It's
kind of
actually
Hey,
a,
leave him alone.
it's actually a darker green.
Oh, it is.
It's like the adamant. Are you talking about the
Adamant. Too.
Yeah, it has a very dark green tone to it.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was like chrome colored.
Oh, so you're losing your shit.
It's actually pretty
I
common
was just
with
like
other things.
blinded by it.
Okay.
That's what I thought.
Blinded by the light. Blinded.
So, you guys are gonna still be sponsored, though, right?
You're too happy about this.
I'm just asking.
You're too happy
I
about
got
it.
a smart.
You're too happy about
I
it.
got a smart.
You're too happy about it.
I am happy.
You're too happy about it.
No, I'm not.
Go about your business.
Okay.
Okay, so yes.
Go about your business.
Hey, look, we're at the arena, guys.
We're at the arena. Wow.
Oh, we have to read it? Oh, damn.
Yeah, look how beautiful
I've
it
been
is.
smoking too much.
We'll see.
What do we do on the arena again?
We gotta sign up.
Alright,
You gotta sign up. I go
Oh,
up to the
Superman
guy.
died.
How did he
When you
fall?
get to the
Clark,
arena,
the
you are
death of
greeted with the
Superman.
sight
Superman!
of two
Doesn't
towering
look-
statues.
Oh.
Seem to be clashing swords over top of this place. And it looks to be just this place likes statues. To clarify,
Damn.
there's a lot of statues that have been crafted in this place, and they look to be like almost like they were crafted with magic most of the time.
And then they don't
There
want
are
us to
no-
use it.
There are no chisel marks or
Ugh.
anything of this sort, and this looks like it was just it flowed together in a very seamless manner, and it all seems to be one single piece of stone.
This is a contradiction.
That's
For
Yeah, it's messed up, right?
well, that's insane for it to be one piece of stone.
I think it's
It's
more
not- that's what it
insane
looks
What's
like.
that magic stick?
that
They
they
just
use
like
magic.
carve a mountain into this bitch.
Maybe
It
it was
looks-
someone.
To the well-trained eye, like such as a dwarf, it looks like it literally was forced to flow into this shape.
I think what happened was like
That's
Jade
the case,
Fist
well.
came here when he was a baby,
Very high level cast.
made this,
Knew it was gonna happen.
Baby Jade Fist.
and then he was like, "Ling, ling, ling, ling," and then he left, and he got transported back to his home using his magical abilities.
What?
I've seen him make the ground go boom boom.
Yes, I know. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
I can't do that. I tried a couple times. and
You
it
made
didn't.
people's heads go boom boom.
Yeah, but it's way different.
tables.
Yeah, not to me.
He's really into like Mother Earth and whatnot. He likes her so much.
I know. That's why we get along so well.
Oh,
Yeah.
wait, that's what Eldath is? She's Mother Earth?
She's goddess of nature.
We never really discussed that part.
No.
Yeah, we would just say, I love Eldath. She's so pretty.
She said it a few times. I don't think you listen too often, Chevy.
I have a bad tendency to do that.
You also
Yeah.
get high at it and you just forget what you
That was recent. I just got that stuff.
It's been like a week.
Yeah, it's really good.
And the week before that, you're like,
I'm going to go sign you guys.
As you guys enter into the arena, you are greeted with the sight of several tables where people seem to be filling out paperwork. Several people seem to be sitting there taking in all this paperwork, asking questions. There seems to be several discussions. You see a lot of different classes of people. You see everything from some more common-looking citizens to reasonably wealthy merchants to very noble-looking people with all varying degrees of fighters. Amongst them of various races, you have orcs, you have centaurs, you have a couple of minotaurs.
That's what at next level I'll be able to do the shield.
Oh yeah.
Continue.
Halflings,
Orcs, bugbears.
no bugbears.
Oh.
Lycanthropes.
No,
Are there any lycanthropes?
we've already established Motherfucker's place in this world.
Yes.
He is obviously a demigod.
Oh, that's right.
Are there any lycanthropes?
Oh god.
No visible lycanthropes.
Well,
Fucking hell
obviously.
with that.
Unless you have a way of detecting lycanthropy.
You know there's actually a
Well,
visual
there are
that's called
well-
clinical lycanthropy.
Where's Nocturnal? Because there are lycanthropes.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, for real. He's gonna get triggered. That's why he's on the ship right now.
He's the fucking full.
But there is a great number of people of varying builds, varying styles, and all seem to have different weapons and styles to them.
So exciting.
And there's many events to sign up for. You look for an open table and you see one. It seems to be a middle-aged man, half elf, sitting there filling out what seems to be a small bit of paperwork, and then setting it to the side and waiting patiently for the next person to come.
Hello, how are you doing today?
Oh god, you let me talk.
Oh, are you supposed to do that?
You can talk for younger. How about that?
You are the manager for
Yeah.
both of us.
I mean, I can still talk. Hello. I am here to sign up 2 teams in representation of the Church of Elder.
Yeah, we're getting some
That
really
is
powerful
splendid
people
news.
here.
What would be the name of your team?
Okay, the first name is the Fist of the Noble.
Fist
Fist
of
of
the
the
Noble
Orphan.
Duo.
Put the
The
orphan
duo. They're
somewhere
both.
over there.
They're
Fist
both.
of the Noble Orphans.
No, just Fist of the Noble, not Fist of the Noble Orphans. Get out of there.
What? It's not?
No, just
Noble
Fist of the Noble.
Orphans, alright.
Yeah, no, stop that.
Okay, I thought. Whatever.
Scratches that out. Alright, any, and what events will the team be partaking in?
The doubles combat event.
What other events are just
We have, pulls up a paper, we have the joust, we have the archery joust,
Jones?
The
Yes.
joust. Hey man, let the man speak.
I'm
the
trying to understand
archery
him.
tournament.
Actually,
Hey man, let the man speak.
I'm trying to understand him. Like,
Let the man speak.
The melee combat. The duos melee combat. Let's see here. The spear-based combat.
Okay.
And that suffices our tournaments for this event.
are you sure?
Quick,
Can I see
please,
more
small
words?
No, that is all the
Is the way
that is all the waiver information for clarifying what
What
you
happens if I lose a foot? Like, you pay for that?
see. That's what the waiver is for.
Yeah.
Basically, we are not accountable for any losses.
Oh.
That's what the
Not
waiver
account-
is. That's what
Cannot
the
be held
waiver
liable
is.
from. Loss of life, limb.
Or shoes.
Life, limb,
I
or
do-
pursuit of life.
I do have
Pursuit
another
of
question.
happiness.
The spear-based combat, is that
Yes.
strictly just spears? Does that include pikes or?
It would be polearm based combat. Yes.
What if I was sucked in it, but I wanted to just do it anyways?
You're more than welcome. It will be an additional fee for each event.
That's crazy. But I'm not doing that, but that's cool.
For right now, just the doubles. The doubles fighting tournament.
The doubles fighting tournament. And anything else? That's just it.
Yeah, and these two are signing up as well as a duo in representation. And
Yeah,
what is your name?
Starfighters.
The Starfighter.
Yes! Ah, I'm so happy.
This fighters.
No, what? No, the Starfighters, sir.
It is
No, sir, the Starfighters.
This is what I said.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. Yeah, I can understand him.
And what events will we be partaking in?
Same thing. I think, right?
Double,
Yeah.
double,
The doubles.
Yeah, and there you go. That's what we're here for. Doubles tournament.
I know,
No
right?
one's signing up for the joust. Wise choice. We have a couple of centaurs in the arenas. Those will be winning those jousts for sure.
Wait. Dude, wait, there are centaurs on top of horses? That's so cool!
I worry about you, friend. Best of luck. I don't think you're winning.
Holy shit!
I throw him a platinum for our team. I throw him a platinum for our team.
Alright, splendid.
And a platinum as well.
And another platinum as well. You guys have paid in. Splendid. I wish you guys the best of luck.
Yeah. What day are we looking at this?
You will be on let's see here. That's when was oh yes, Wednesday.
Okay, Wednesday it is.
Next Wednesday?
Next Wednesday.
Next Wednesday it is.
It is the 4th day of the tournament.
Alright. You gotta study up on the competition and stuff. Top 3. You gotta know who we're going up against.
Wing it.
Oh, what? Winging it? It's no fun.
And just like drink a lot and be happy until it happens.
Oh, that's an option. Or we can just watch the tournament. We can watch all the other stuff that's happening on other days. That'd be fun.
And drink while we're doing it.
Sure. I'm down.
Maybe no drinking the day before, but
Definitely not the day before. You guys need to train.
oh yeah, we'll train every morning. We'll train a little more every morning. We'll go watch tournament, drink a little bit, watch maybe some of the other ones are doing multiple events.
Oh, shit. Actually, I asked him, so, yeah,
Oh,
right,
shit.
so I have, like, these accessories that I just love wearing. Can I wear them?
Yes, that is not a problem. Oh my goodness, I have changed horses.
Oh my god, I have changed people.
10 guys?
Oh, no.
Hold on, let me change his skin really quick.
Alright.
That should not be a problem. Dang it. I gotta refine the voice.
Okay, bye.
It should not be a problem. Yeah.
You gotta do the weird spear combat.
So I
Combat.
can,
Yes,
Combat.
Combat. Combat.
so I put on
It should not be a problem.
my robe mask.
Combat.
Ah, you can do the robe mask.
Also, I just want to clarify with you. You might know. I hope it's not. But is this illegal? I go, bam. I saw my greatsword. Is that illegal?
No magical source.
I just wanted to make sure with him. Because if he was like, oh yeah, that's cool, bro. It doesn't do any extra.
No
Oh, yeah,
magical
yeah,
swords.
yeah.
This, mainly because people have brought in some very nice magical swords and severed off heads.
Oh shit!
Well, like this doesn't do like any extra damage or anything. It just
he's
Yeah, you just can't kill it.
I cannot clarify this.
I will actually run into the sword.
what the?
Please do not stab each other with it.
he ran into it, and I guess
Yeah, he got stabbed himself.
it goes through him and it doesn't leave a wound, and I'm gonna roll
Roll damage.
with this
He looks at the fact that it doesn't do damage, but you appear to be like coughing blood out of your mouth.
That's scary.
And he looks at it and goes, yes, no.
And I just go, oh.
Why do you do that? As a healing word.
Would this automatically do like the great weapon? Because I don't. It's negative. I don't have to hit. Or
Unless
anything.
you
I'll see
intend
damage
me
and
to
I'll
do
Okay,
it.
I didn't. I'm just
Yeah.
holding it. So okay, that's 14 damage.
Cure wounds. As I hold his stomach and I'm just like, cure
He
wounds.
looks slightly terrified of the fact that someone just stabbed themselves in front of him and goes, yeah, no, that is definitely a magical sword that does damage that is not normal. He has no injury and yet he is injured. Yeah, no.
Just heal yourself up, dude.
What? No, heads will fly off.
We do need to.
And I cannot guarantee that the other fighters will live.
Okay. Here's a
How much?
So, interesting thing. I want to just ask.
Oh,
Because this doesn't do like physical damage to the body, I'm guessing a healer's kit wouldn't do shit to heal you that, right? Because there's nothing
wound.
to.
There's no wound to
Yeah,
heal.
there's no way of affecting that.
Yeah, so you're the only person that can heal shit that got damaged by this.
Yeah, makes sense.
Alright. That's
I feel like the weapon should almost actually be classified as psychic damage.
I think they did, but because of it's from a spirit, they went radiant with it. But
Alright, so what are we doing? So let's go meet up with Jadefist now. See what kind of nonsense that he's been up to.
Nonsense.
Jadefist!
yeah.
Unless you want to take care of anything else.
I just wanted to clarify the plan that we had with her.
Yeah, go
We
ahead.
were-
Go for it.
Rochelle, so we were talking. We're thinking is me and you can spar together and train every morning, and then we go to the event and we just watch the tournament and drink and shit.
But just not the day before.
Yeah, no drinking the day before, but
Oh, of course.
Hell yeah!
maybe a little weed.
Don't
Oh,
touch me.
shit.
No, oh god, no! He's smoking right now. Ooh. Right
Where
in
are
front
you
of my
smoking
face.
at?
Oh shit! Yeah, this is illegal stuff. I don't take it then if we're out here.
You guys would be familiar with the fact that this was retrieved from a criminal organization, and it's
Yeah,
probably
it
not
is.
legal.
Criminal. They look really out in the open to me.
They
didn't
were
have
in
the
Boiler
pound I
Bay.
wanted.
Boiler Bay
They
paid
didn't
them.
have the damn pound I wanted. They ain't no damn criminals.
They pay well to make sure they can sell.
Fucking pound. Holy shit, that's so insane.
3 pounds it was initially.
Yeah.
I was just
That is a
trying to
dumb
shoot
amount.
low.
He's like, I'm just gonna give you 16 ounces. That's it.
That's fucking insane. And give me a pound of weed. Give me a pound of your weed, your finest.
Anyways, yeah. So I just wanted to clarify that plan with you. Does it sound good to you, Rochelle?
Oh god.
Sound good to you, Rochelle?
Sound good to you, Rochelle?
Oh, what was that?
That plan sounds good to you though. Just we'll train in the morning and then.
Yeah, sounds good.
Alright, cool. That's all we're doing. We're in a ring.
Sound good to you,
Alright.
Rochelle?
Jadefist. As you travel through the extravagant town, greeted by many sights of many people passing through, it seems everything from Yuan-ti to gifts to... Gifts are the large hippo creatures. To minotaurs to... And there seems to be a reasonable... As you get closer to the tower, the military presence from the War Mages party is a little bit heavier. It seems they patrol their streets, and they are the ones who... They are basically the guards of this town as well. They are most of the law enforcement of this town. There are many people who are, casually casting magic to like prestidigitation to draw on the crowds. Like, yes, check out my business, and they're doing lots of small things to try and draw in attention from passerbyers. There's many small stands that sit upon the streets as you pass by, as little marketplaces have formed in certain areas. And as you move through the streets, you find yourself greeted by the sight of the Adventurers Guild. A large, towering building, with short steps about 6 foot high that lead up to a small little area that is centerpiece by a large fountain with several different people, all in different poses. Seems to be representing what would be the classic D&D classes of the month. All of these different style of people just grouped together. using various things, and like how the monk will be using his key to punch. There's now water flowing magically from where his hands are going, and it seems to be a small fountain that decorates the front of it. And then you are led up to a large building with almost Roman-esque pillars in front, and a large hall befitting many people scattered about, all wearing these small little tags on their necks of varying colors. And there is what seems to be a couple of desks, or I should say windows, and then several, probably about 20 odd request boards filled with requests and people staring at them.
And people staring at them all have the tags on them as well.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm guessing we have to register before we can take any jobs, which is probably what these tags are for.
That seems to make sense.
So I can go ahead and go up to one of the windows.
All right. As you walk up to one of the windows, a small elderly woman sits there. How can I help you today?
Yes, we are new to town. We plan on being here for a little bit of time, and we wanted to check out the local guild here.
Ah, yes, you are looking to be adventurers in the guild. Good. It is wise of you to sign up. It is much easier to get jobs from here. We also pay a little bit better because when you get requests to the guild, usually people pay up and actually finish up their requests, so it is smart to do business here. How can I, let's see here. How many of you are just the two of you, or do you have a larger group?
We do have a larger group. Most of them are at the arena signing up for the tournament.
Well, just to let you know, they will have to sign up individually. However, I can get you your group name and everything set up with that. And then when they come in, they can add themselves in under that group. You will just have to be present for it.
Okay.
So, first of all, what is the name of your group?
Sky Orphans.
The Sky Orphans.
Sky Orphans. Lovely.
Everyone else was so against it.
None of you are
Yeah,
awesome,
it's a
although
group
that is intriguing.
So it's Sky Orphans, not Bird Orphans.
Or Kenku or anything of the sort.
We're not Bird.
And you are a Monsieur
Cedric Jadefist.
Cedric Jadefist. Alright. And she fills out that form and goes, and you are
Jonier Feldier.
Journe Feldier. Alright. And she pulls out, do you have any accomplishments behind you? Noteworthy. Just to let me know where I should place
The
you.
God's temple.
The what do you call it? The warper.
Yeah.
Warple.
The what?
We did accomplish a guild quest over in Boilers Bay.
Guild Quest in Boilers Bay. Splendid. That will easily make its way. I don't have to give you these ones. And she puts away the copper tags next to her and pulls out. I can assume you guys are not too experienced based off the look of your equipment. And she pulls out 2 silver tags, sets them underneath what seems to be a magical device, and sets the paper right next to it that has your name on it, and it seems to stamp your name into that tag. There you go. Please do not lose it. They are pain in the butt to replace. This is an annoying process. There's a lot of paperwork.
Do we only need to register our combatants or everyone?
And she hands you one that says Junior. Combatants, if you are, that will be doing any of the quests. All quests must be done by members of the party. So if you are registering to do these quests, please do so by registering with the guild. That way we can, if anything goes wrong, guild funds can be used to cover your burial.
We can warn me properly. I like that.
That's why I asked.
We'll give you an empty coffin. You know.
So much better than Boiler Bay.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, they just burn you. They just throw you in the fire.
Also, as she slides these forward, but doesn't quite get them to you, I apologize. Sign up is 10 gold pieces for administration to the guild. This is to cover all, if you die, burial costs and the like, and it's just a small insurance fee for the very first set of quests in case something goes wrong.
I'll just give
The guild is not out money.
2 platinum. I got you.
Well, I was gonna give the money for everybody else too.
Are we doing
They will need to be paying when they receive their tax. Okay. Any other questions?
none that I can think of?
And she slides them forward and takes the 2 platinum pieces. If you have any questions about the boards or signing up, requesting stuff, I'm more than happy to assist you right now, if you like. Since you are new here.
I was going to take a look at the boards.
So, if you look from the left side of the room, the first 7 require you to at least be a copper, which is the lowest tier. The second 5 require at least a rank of silver. The next 4 require you to be at least a rank of gold, and the last one requires you. Last 3 require you to be a rank of adamant.
And how do we go up in the rank? By completing these?
Completing quests and the like, we will usually make the upgrades as you prove yourself to the guild. We like to make sure that newer members do not suddenly go against dragons and get themselves killed, and the guild has to now worry about the fact that that dragon is still loose, and we've lost adventurers, and their families are upset with us for letting them do such quests.
Understood.
So, if you need to make any requests, take it from the board. Let me know that you are taking it. I will stamp it, return it to you, and when you complete it, you will return here with completed with that form and let us know that you have completed the request. And any necessary resource gathering or the like will be brought here as well.
Understood. I go check out the...
Small note. Rewards are not negotiable. All rewards are set when they are administered to the guild.
So you pre-negotiate before you accept.
We pre-negotiate for the adventurers. It makes life much easier for you guys. So after all you have to do is pick up a paper, set it here, and then you get your reward when you come back.
Okay. So I kind
I'm
of...
saying that because this person probably has dealt with a lot of earnest Shackletons who are like,
Yeah.
we ended up having to go through all this. It's all predetermined. It's all predetermined. We cannot up the reward.
What the fuck?
The guild has only received payment for this. Tell me who the fucking person is. I'll go to them.
That's against the policy, son.
Fucking Ernest.
So I kind of peruse the silver board.
Okay. You see a lot of requests. There are probably about, maybe between the 5 silver boards, there are maybe about 50 to 70 requests intended for this tier. There's a lot of resource gathering ones. A lot of requests for materials that can be found from a lot of the creatures out in the deserts. And it seems to be for various, mercantile requests for guarding caravans that are going between here and Boiler Bay, and to the coastline. A lot of requests for caravan guard to go to the coastline. Varying pays based on all of that. Are you looking for anything in particular as you are perusing through these?
I'm just looking for something that maybe stands out.
There's something that screams magical secret entrance or
Something different.
Dungeon. Not a dungeon. Maybe a dungeon. Something's a dungeon.
Annihilated
There is an no, that one wouldn't be here yet. We won't throw that one in.
Oh, the super dragon?
Oh,
Yeah, I won't throw in the investigation of the super dragon
The
yet.
mega, the giant anteater
The
quest.
vortex dragon.
As you're looking
Entirely
through,
vortexes.
there seems to be a recent dungeon delve request as the Sands have unburied a unique looking dungeon, and it has been a request by an archaeologist group. So it seems to be there seems to be several preserving the architecture during the process of clearing it out is noted. As plausible, obviously. They expect that, whatever could be in there may also destroy architecture, so within reason. That is one of the ones that seems to stand out a little bit. There seems to be a problem with a sand mimic on one of the major trade routes.
I remember that one. That was a good encounter.
That one stands out a little bit. Oh god, what is the name of these? I gotta actually pull up the creature. I know it in my head, but I can't remember its name. Source books. Where are you? This one. You got to let me go. Get its Demogorgon request?
Yeah. Let's catch up with the Demogorgon.
Should we get the rest of the party before deciding on taking any of these, or?
We're on the way. Whatever.
Because there are a couple that are sticking out, and I kind of hate to lose out on them, but I do think we need to get everybody's input before just jumping on some of these.
There seems to be a request for a, let's see the age of this thing. A couple of young cave dragons that have been causing trouble in the desert, attacking a lot of the trade routes as well as along different routes from the mimic.
Same mimic. Cave dragons. More a dungeon.
Those are the three that stand out currently. That as there are a
Cave
lot
dragons
of requests.
sound
There are about 70 of them. Those are the three that immediately stand out.
15 minutes later. So yeah, I don't know why you keep saying the same thing over and over again. The answer's not going to change.
What?
Why should they change their names? Their name's perfectly fine.
What, the last names?
The orphans.
Due to the orphan thing.
I keep telling you it makes sense.
It does, but not. It's their thing. Now, as a whole group, yeah, we've already established that that's
we
a fine
here?
name.
Did
Yeah,
we just show
as
up?
we're walking in, yeah.
I walk over and talk to you guys.
Hey, what's up, guys?
We can't
What
just
up,
walk
what
through
up?
the door. We have to sign up.
Oh, it's like there's a desk in the way.
Is there a desk in the way?
I don't know.
No, the boards are
Between-
up front.
Between them and him, no. The boards are available to anyone to walk up to.
That's what I was thinking.
So, did you guys hear the description of the Adventurers Hall?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, actually, no, I didn't hear the description of it. I
Alright.
was reading.
That's fine.
So as you guys enter up, it is a large Roman structure in design. There is a fountain that fits most of the classic D&D classes outside. I'm just going to do that quick thing. And as you walk in, off to the left are several almost like banker stalls with people sitting behind them, seem to be talking to multiple people along the way. And on the right are about 20 odd boards with probably close to 300 requests scattered across all of them.
And you see me and him in front of a specific set off to a little bit towards one end, but not all the way at the end.
Yeah, I heard the breakdown.
Yeah,
So,
as they are broken down, there's a border around each of the edges that is the color of whatever tag could be used to take these requests.
Cool. I'll walk over to talk to old J-Fist.
Oh, good, you're here.
So it's a
We need to all sign up for the guild here.
Oh, there's a guild.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
and it's connected throughout the entire company.
we need you to get jobs.
That's a lot.
It will pay better, and a little other fringe benefits. Keep in mind the price that you see. Because I'm sure
Yeah.
the reward is on
The rewards are on all of these, yes.
That is our reward. Period. End of story. Non-negotiable.
But
They've
what if
already
we
done
come
all the
across gods
negotiating.
again?
Okay. Fine.
That's gotta deal with gods, and it's like, yeah, no, it's okay. Shut up, suck it up.
I'm sure the guild tries to get as much money as they possibly can before they even accept these jobs. They have say in which jobs can get posted and which jobs do not. They do not have to accept all jobs that are offered to them. And if they feel the reward is not high enough, they will turn the job away.
Is there any wars of like fighting gods or anything like that?
Probably not where we currently are.
I mean, we're the highest tier of gods, right? You told them that we took down gods. I mean, we did because I saw it my own eyes. And I like
We've
literally.
only had
I like unsheathed my arm, like, look at this. I mean, that's a god. Only a god can do that. So I think
What happened here? It's like
I was
age.
aged.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Your arm looks like that dude.
Yeah.
most of our adventures have not been sanctioned, so they would not take that into
Take it
consideration.
seriously. What if I show them my arm and I'm like, look what happened?
That would probably just make it worse.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know if we should tell anybody about that whole zombie towers there.
You
That-
can't tell
that
anyone
either.
about anything. Damn.
So the only official guild quest that we have completed was the one in Boiler Bay.
For the scorpion thing.
So are we just like an illegal party that's just running around?
Have been to this point.
Well, not necessarily illegal, but we haven't been doing guild sanctioned jobs either.
That's why
So
we-
our stature with the guild has not increased.
Damn, they don't even know we blew up that place real big time.
I'll go talk with the person. Get my. You gotta get that tag. I'm guessing.
Yeah. I go over. We all need to go. It's going to cost 10 gold per person. I will be more than happy to.
I got mine.
So I go over with them since she did say that I had to be with them.
She adds you all to the list as you guys all get added in, and she hands you the documentation for the as you're, she just hands it to you as you're the one who seems to be leading the group, and it is your form of official guild party.
Well, there is one more person that is not here. He is currently in the library doing research.
Splendid. We'll simply add him in.
And
when we have
another
the
one
time.
too as well. He's sleeping on the airship.
He doesn't really do much of the guild.
Whoa!
Understandable. It can be
It's not
added
understandable.
to as
I don't agree
necessary.
with it.
After all, party members do get lost and added all the time in this guild for various reasons.
All
I'm
right.
gonna blow up, bro. What the hell?
Alright. You got
To
any-
note, the guild will pay for any funeral costs as needed.
You got any jobs you were looking at?
Oh, down.
There were 3 that caught my attention. There's a dungeon delve. Within reason, apparently a ancient structure got uncovered recently, and some archaeologists are interested in exploring, but it is probably quite infested, so they would like it cleared out.
Maybe it's magical.
Within reason, they want to try and minimize damage to the structure itself and anything that might be of value in there, because they're archaeologists, they would want to study it. There is a issue with a sand mimic along one of the trade routes.
I mean, that could be anything.
God damn.
And there is also an issue with some young cave dragons along another trail.
Dragons? Wait, they're
What
real?
are the pay for these jobs?
I did not
Look,
really.
of course they're
Well,
real.
it's on the
I
poster,
didn't
so I
know
should
it's
look
called
at it.
Dungeons and Dragons. What the fuck?
The sorry, I said the wrong name. The Dune Mimic. Let me actually use the right name for it.
Yeah, I know what you were talking about.
Well, I'm saying for the party's
Yeah.
sake. The Dune Mimic is rated at
CR8?
I was not gonna say the CR.
They won't know what that means in real life.
What are you talking about?
What is CR?
3,000 gold piece reward for the Dune Mimic.
Damn.
The two young
Cave dragons.
cave dragons seem to be rated at 6,000 gold piece reward.
3,000 apiece.
Yeah, 6,000 for the young drakes.
Yeah.
Dragon? Ooh,
That's
that's
3,000 gold per dragon.
Yeah,
that's
3,000 gold per
And
dragon.
we can take their heads and their armor and scale.
And there is no whatever happens with the bodies is
It's ours.
there is no like clarification. Oh yes, the bodies must be preserved, and it seems to be just a kill request.
Probably have to bring something back as
Yeah.
proof.
Yeah, evidence obviously.
Here's a heart.
Not beating
Heart, a
Here's
tooth,
both
It's about the
claw.
size of my body.
Yeah, and the dungeon delve seems to be a 4,000 gold piece.
Damn,
reward.
that one's really tempted, but I like dragons.
I feel like we got a thing to do when just like on Wednesday. We gotta
It will
find a
be
tournament.
the next week, so a week will pass, and then it will be the fourth day of the week. From
We
Sunday.
have a week and a half to do whatever we have to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm just like I don't know how long the dungeon one's gonna take.
True,
I don't know how
could
big
get
that
buried.
structure is, right?
Someone could just blow it up on us.
I like the dragon.
I like the
Do we
dragon.
have any
Dragons
idea
are
about how
really
far
fun.
away these are?
The location seems to be upon actually action for the request.
Right.
It does not seem to be active. Well, the trade routes are named, but where on the trade route is not mentioned.
Maddie, could you
So it could
send
be anywhere from here to Boiler Bay.
Giovanni a message since he's in the library and look up how hard it would be to kill 2 cave dragons? Like, does he think we can do it?
Oh my god.
If he's
What
got
I-
the resources.
What I'll do is I'll send a message to you.
That's what I'm saying.
I know that's what you're saying.
What I said.
No. That's
know
actually
that's what
a
you're
game that's
saying.
really funny.
But what did you say?
And then I just give you a smile going. And then
She's fucking
as
with you.
I'm casting sending,
Yeah, she's fucking with you. It's okay.
I say, in your head, I said, Kaladin wants to know how hard cave dragons are.
Oh, and also ask him how much wood can a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood. I'm sure there's an answer there somewhere.
How much?
He's
How
at the
much
library right
wood
now, so he
would
can just like
woodchuck
find a book
chuck
on
if
cave
a
dragons.
woodchuck-
And woodchuck.
Woodchuck wood. That's a lot of words.
Yeah, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck? And a woodchuck. Yeah, it's actually a lot of words, dude.
Yeah,
That's a lot of words.
Yeah, send
I
it
think
to
How
him.
much wood would woodchuck chuck? Woodchuck could chuck wood.
Yeah, send it to him.
It's just like 13 extra.
I had
Send
like
it to
15 when I counted.
Well, I'm
Something
not even
around there.
doing
I'm not
always
good at
reading
counting.
No, I need to know the answer. Someone asked me.
Woodchuck.
You ask yourself.
Yeah, it's 15.
Well,
18.
woodchuck would be one word.
Yes, it's
Is
18.
it?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it
How
is one
much
word.
wood would
Woodchuck.
a woodchuck chuck
Uh,
if a woodchuck could
How
chuck
much wood
wood?
Oh,
would
13.
a woodchuck chuck?
This is actually how
Would a woodchuck chuck?
Yeah, so it's only 13 words. You can definitely send it.
Yeah,
Maddie.
send it again. Go ahead. You need to know the answer. He's
Oh
not
my god,
saying
you
anything.
all are doing this right now.
Yes. Clearly, everyone's invested.
We're in the
this.
middle of the guild hall, just
How much wood could I? I'm not doing it, guys.
everyone's walking by. What?
Hey,
What's wrong with these guys?
Maddie, Can you ask
There
him?
are a few other parties that are just as like energetic as you guys in this place. They're just, you know,
And they get squashed and you never see them again.
yeah. There's probably about I'd probably say like 50 adventurers wandering around this hall. You know,
Oh shit, there's a lot of people.
That's dope.
now, this is not a small hall.
Yeah, it's cool.
There's about 20 boards that are about the same size as that.
And that's lined with jobs.
Yeah. There's probably about 200 job requests plus.
Damn, yo.
So
That's a
I'm
conservative
literally
number.
just waiting.
Yeah, that's just like
Until
just
he
throwing a number
responds
out
to
there. It could be closer.
He
to
could
this.
very well just not respond.
Yes,
So
and
that's
then
fine.
you can still do what he's
Yeah,
doing.
did Giovanni ever say like, okay, I'll look at it or anything?
Giovanni's just like, why cave dragons?
I will respond. I will respond with,
Well,
damn, bro.
that.
I don't know.
And then how
Just
much wood-
something that we're looking at.
How much wood can a woodchuck chop?
No.
Just ask him.
and he replies, "Give me a moment. I know actually what he would know about cave dragons."
Because he knows about dragons because we fly.
None of
Wait,
us
so
are
at
this.
this point we've all
I don't know if cave
registered,
dragons fly.
At this
They
point,
don't.
we've all
Well, they
registered
do, but they're
right now.
not
We're
known for
working on it.
flying.
Exactly.
Oh, as soon as you're like,
Yeah,
oh,
all
do they
of you
fly? I
have.
go,
Only
have
Giovanni
you
has.
ever heard of the flying dragon turtle?
Who's that?
Alright, so
It's a
while
myth.
everybody's
What's his name,
arguing
Goku?
about
But when it comes
that,
at you, it's scary.
after registry and everything, I'm gonna check out the
No,
town
an
market.
actual dragon
All
turtle.
right.
You know, someone died when some a bird
Well,
dropped a
part
turtle on
of
their
part of
head
what we're
from
doing is
Tasmania for a
discussing
while.
which job we want you to take.
Damn,
didn't think about
that's
that.
I will
Forecast just appears out of nowhere and
know.
says that and then
Did you
disappears.
know?
fuck?
Did you know gaming? He just dropped his link in the left. Oh God, what is this?
That's like the most words I've ever heard him say in one
I know,
go.
right?
That's crazy, huh?
Did you know?
Giovanni looks through some books to try and find
Ask
more
him
information.
How much wood can a woodchuck chop? Hurry up before he
Shut up.
gets disinterested.
He's not interested to begin with, I bet.
He's just wondering what the fuck is going on right now.
I'm sure he's not.
No, I'm sure he is. So go ask him. Hey, Maddie. Can you teach me the spell and I can just do it myself?
Okay. I want you to do something for me.
Am I making a wisdom saving throw?
Probably.
Constitution saving throw?
Probably. I don't
Maybe
know.
both?
I am going to cast deafness on myself.
Oh. You deaf
Yep.
yourself?
I do. I will only be able to hear him. As my
Maddie.
ears.
Maddie. Oh no. I
So
look, I
great.
just walk right in front of you, and I like open like my mouthpiece for my like. I take off my mask, and I like open the like the bandages, and I'm like, Maddie, can you ask?
you see like green and blue auras around my ears, so you know I'm definitely casting magic on myself. And I'm like looking at you like,
Maddie, how much wood can? And I start performing how much wood can a woodchuck chuck?
You know what
I'm
you
just
could do? You could do like get an instrument that has heavy bass, and so you just thrum it so she gets the feeling of it. You know,
Oh,
like
oh, that's
you know,
gonna
like you
scare
know,
me. No, don't scare
well, I have a
me.
violin. I don't give a fuck.
Don't scare
I
me.
just start.
That doesn't have a bass.
Yeah, you need a
What
bass.
is a
Like,
bass?
like
Who's that?
boom, boom, boom,
Like,
boom.
what is that? I don't know what that is.
Drums, heavy.
Those are
don't
good.
scare-
Those are ugly.
Don't scare me, please.
Those are ugly. I hate those. They're ugly.
Drums are awesome.
So eventually you're going to have to send him another message because he's not going to be able to send one to you.
Okay, after a good 5 minutes
And I perform woodchuck.
of you just doing that and her just going,
How much wood can a woodchuck chuck?
anything new, man?
I would recommend we try and find ourselves some perhaps a poison a proof against poison, or perhaps somehow learn the ability to cast spells that would give protection against poison if we are planning on fighting this creature. Be one
Oh,
major
that-
recommendation.
That I'm not too worried about.
I'm a
Sick.
dude.
Thank you, man. I appreciate everything you do.
I feel like,
Yes.
I feel like for our side of things, when she's talking, it's like, like she can't hear what she's saying, so I feel like
What?
Like you're a little
I know how to speak.
yeah, but like it sounded good hit this mentally.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And then the rest of it goes.
Yeah, me and
we
him
are
don't have anything
looking
to worry about.
at a quest
Same.
in the Adventurers Guild. You
It's okay.
can stop by. That's where we
dwarves have
Resistance.
advantage against poison.
I have immunity.
So yeah, just basically just let you know. Like,
And then you have the thing that grants you resistance against poison, right?
Your protection against poison.
I ain't got shit. I need something.
And
I
then,
don't mean-
and
I'm
then
a
after
buffer.
that, I go. Green's gone. Oh,
Ah!
great.
And I continue performing, and I'm just like, this could be another play. How much wood can a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood.
He's very invasive.
So what did
So do we want to do the? Did Giovanni give you an answer?
Yeah, he did a little bit of time to do some research, but he was saying that if we are plan on doing that, we should probably look at poison protection because it's like a poison-based dragon
So
or
it's
something
easy
like
to
that.
kill then.
Not no.
He didn't say that. He said it was a poison-based dragon. That's it.
So if we want
He
to,
just looked at the base stuff.
I know us dwarves, we are very resilient to poison
What if I
already.
just go up to him and put a candle in his mouth and light it?
So for some of you others, you may need something, as Giovanni suggested, but us dwarves were pretty resilient to poison
I could-
as it is.
maybe
pretty
stop by some clinics in the area that I've worked at before, and see if
Is
they have
it
any plants or anything I could use to make up some stuff,
some antidotes and stuff.
antidotes and resistance.
And with the poisonous kits, can I make anti-venom as well? Or anti-poison or something like that?
Yeah, because I'm pretty
Cause
proficient with that.
you're
I'm
you're
proficient
fine.
in poison.
So am I. I
already.
have poisoner's kit. I'm proficient with.
I mean, I have protection against poison, so I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, we can literally both help each other work on antidote because we both are proficient in
Yeah.
poison. The poisonous kit.
So is this the quest we are agreeing on?
I like this one. It pays good for, especially for a large party. You know,
But 2 rock dragons, even if they are younger,
maybe we could find a way to separate them so we take one at a time. But
I mean, is everyone in agreement?
I'm cool with it.
I mean, I thought dragons were fake.
And he's saying that with a dead straight face. I already see it.
Yeah.
No, they were very much real.
They're real.
Yep, that's what I'm hearing.
So funny.
So I guess the rock dragons it is then?
Yep,
You're
no
on
Pretty
one's,
agreement?
fun.
no one's saying no.
how
Alright,
far
so
off are they? Did it say how far off this quest is from the city?
we,
Not too far.
we don't know until we actually try and request it.
All right.
Oh.
It doesn't give the exact location until you actually accept it.
Makes sense.
So I take that job down, take it to the window.
All right. As you approach one of the open windows, you see a young male that seems to just be, doing this as, just to earn some money kind of look to him. Hey man, how can I help you?
We're interested in trying to complete
Alright.
this one.
Yeah, you're looking to kill some dragons. All right,
Dragons
bro.
are real.
Yeah, bro. I know.
Yeah,
I
dragons
get
are
requests for
fucking
them.
real. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Whatever floats your boat, bro.
Excited.
Oh, that's good for you. I hope you don't die.
No, we won't.
Alright. That one looks to be about... Oh, that's on the southern route in. Coming in from Boiler Bay. Cool. Alright. So, if you are looking for the last seen location, there is a small village off to our southeast that that has been dealing with it. I'm not going to come up with a name for it right now as DM, so we're just going to say small village off to the southeast, name blah.
I love blah.
The one we were supposed to stop at, probably.
Bleed blah.
No, that was north.
How was it?
Southwest.
Southwest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bleed blah.
So, yeah, you'll go there, and they were been hunting along the trade route that passes through that town. So, if you want to go there, you can maybe get some more information, since that's the village that's requested it.
Are they nice people?
I don't know.
About how far away is
Wealth
the
of
village from here?
information.
What?
About how far away is the village from here?
It's about 2 days by horse.
You like horses in the desert?
I think it was just, we got a week and a half,
Stallion,
so we
horse,
got
He's
what,
ride all
10
sorts
days.
of shit through the
How-
desert.
How many days? Like 10 days till our event.
Yeah, about 10 days.
So 2 days
Days.
travel, 4 days travel total.
Yeah,
Give
we
us
got
6
this.
days to actually find it.
Yeah,
And
maybe
go
5
on.
if we want a little extra time to get back and so we can rest before. But I like it.
Yeah, it's reasonable. Yeah,
Alright.
they should give us more than enough
This
time.
is
So
great.
you guys are looking to fight the dragons. Cool.
Dragons are
Alright.
real, yo.
He pulls out a stab and he goes, alright.
Yeah,
We
man.
can fight.
There you go. Best
Yeah.
of luck.
Ooh.
Don't die, please.
You will
I hate
not die.
having to do paperwork when you guys come back and you're like,
Well,
one of
we're
our
dead.
friends died. Just please don't. It's a pain in my ass.
Well, I am
Okay.
so sorry.
I'll try to avoid dying
right? Yeah.
gruesome
We-
death.
we,
from
we
a
will
dragon.
try and keep all
The
of our
death
party
to a
alive.
minimum.
Oh, that's good. Yes.
Chevy, you probably stay in the
We've
back.
done quite a bit of venturing,
What?
and I
You
hate to
probably
see
stay in
any
the
of my
back.
comrades go.
Why would I stay in the back?
I would like to note there is
Death
one.
from dragons.
I'm
One
literally
like it seems to
immune
almost be like just a
poison.
Are you
like
immune
someone
to
has
giant
just
claws?
they threw it up one day and it just stuck around and it's a days since the last
I
death
would have to
board and it is currently at 32 days since the
No.
last
Oh,
death.
That's a lot. I thought you were gonna say like 3.
It's a month. That's a month. That's great.
For
It
Danish
may
job
change
like
by
this,
the time you get back.
might change because of one of us.
Giovanni still needs to register here.
Yeah, he needs to
Yeah,
hurry
I'll send
up.
Well,
do
Giovanni
we
could-
want to go to the library
Well, he could
and meet
just send a
him,
message. Oh, sorry. Never mind.
or do you just want to
Walk.
message him and have him come here, and then because I need to go to, I want to go to the library with him and help him do some research.
You should probably, because he'll probably be able to tell you where the library is, so I'll just message him. Come over.
And also ask him.
No, 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 no.
Huh?
And I go, Giovanni, we could,
Yeah, we'll go ahead and register passively.
Giovanni, would you come to the Adventurers Guild, please?
Oh,
We
right.
need you.
I do need to register for that too, don't I?
Yep.
Oh, I never thought I'd be doing that.
You just get a job without getting paid.
I guess. Well,
Eventually, he's there.
yeah, I was gonna say, while Giovanni's on
Tireless!
his way, I'm gonna head out.
Sprints through the town.
What was that?
We're gonna head out.
Yeah,
Isn't
while,
there a quest on the
while
board?
Giovanni's on his way, I'm gonna head out to all the
Oh my
clinics.
god, you're actually. Damn it!
No, the funny part is like, right when you're about, you're like, I'm gonna head out. He's right there. And I'm like, oh god, it's that easy for him.
So I just go, wait, so he's like the blue blood.
I don't know, man. I don't know what to do. He freaks me out, man.
Ah, good
Yeah.
to hear.
Well,
Oh, what you guys said stuff about poison stuff? I've already gone out to the market.
well, yeah, that's what I was. You can come with me because I'm going to the clinics I would have worked at.
Down.
Yeah, she just said.
She
fuck
just
it.
said,
Before we even decided which quest we were going on, she was gone.
That
Okay.
character was just gone.
Well, I'm going to the
So we
clinics.
shall get you
We're
registered.
going together then, I guess.
Splendid.
Alright,
Alright, so let's get this done.
Yes.
And we'll expedite this
I'm
one.
going to hospitals. Don't say anything weird.
He goes,
They'll
oh,
be freaked
I
out.
got this nice little tag, and he puts on the silver tag and wears it around his neck. That's going to be so annoying.
You don't have to wear it all the time, but just don't lose it.
Yes.
Very chipper guy. Go for it, buddy.
Don't worry, we'll kill your character while you're gone.
It's a very little
As
chipper
we
little
like
guy.
to do.
No, Philip is not.
no.
Philip
Alright,
is not
suddenly-
a woodchuck.
Suddenly bears.
Oh.
Um,
Bears is casted.
So, alright, I know we're not completely a full party. Do we head out first thing tomorrow morning for this?
Well, let me go see if I can talk to some of the people I know here about getting the herbs to make the stuff.
Getting the herbs.
And me and Chevy, I would for to make like a poison resistance or a anti-poison whatever antidote. Would that be healer's kit you use, or not healer's kit, but herbalism kit, or was it gonna be like a poison? Kit?
I would actually classify that into alchemy. Alchemist.
Oh, using herbs and stuff to.
Because there would be some magic required for that style of. Their antidotes are very specific, and creating antidotes that would be specific for a cave dragon would be difficult to do. Without there being more of them and warranting the threat. Most of the time, people, usually just either die instantly to the cave dragon, so there's no real point because it's not a lingering poison. Whereas, what was I saying? Making potions of poison resistance would be more of just require some.
Okay.
Alright, we can't do that then.
Yeah.
Alright, forget it.
Let's
Just
just go
go
to
herbal based.
let's
fully.
let's go to the market that she went to.
Yeah, the
buy
green
some
tea
shit.
leaf or something like that.
All right.
Yeah, she's already there though. So.
Yeah, well, we're
Well,
following our
so-
shit.
We do our research, try and gather materials today, head out tomorrow.
Yeah, maybe call it
Meanwhile,
midday
Giovanni has
tomorrow.
already sprinted all the way back to the library.
Blue blood! Get him!
Oh well, I'll catch up with him in a little bit.
But he's already let you know well in advance which library he was going to be at.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Meanwhile, he's
So-
like, I can get back to the books.
And I just, as everyone's doing their thing,
Well,
yeah.
we know we're not going to be leaving today, so
Yeah, meet back on the airship for breakfast tomorrow.
And I go,
and we can just tonight, and we'll discuss our plans on when we want to leave and stuff like that before we go to sleep tonight.
Okay.
Sounds good, shit.
Let's
So
go to the market.
I head over to library where Giovanni's at.
All right.
And-
Heading to the library.
Market.
Heading to the market. Heading to the market.
I'm gonna talk to him real quick and be like, "Hey, I don't know if you want to come with me. If you don't, that's okay. But my uncle Meebo, he lives in this town.
Is he a real person?
Yes, my uncle Meebo.
Meebo.
Yes,
Is
he's
that a
foot-
human name?
It's one of the elders that that used to live in the Enchanted Forest.
It's a human name?
No, it's a furbolg.
What is that?
Gone over this before. Regardless, it doesn't matter. I'm just asking if you want to come with. If not, then I'll see you later.
Well, where we heading to the what?
Market.
We're in this market. Blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go to
I
the
know
market.
already for somebody here.
I mean, we need the anti-potions. It's really important.
No, I understand that. I'm just asking.
Now, we're gonna go get anti-potions.
Okay. Good luck. And I go. I walk off.
Anti-potions.
All right. We'll start off with you.
Anti-potions.
There are actually a lot of markets in town. As you traveled through the streets, there were stands that were selling all sorts of knickknacks, glassworks, some very fine craftsmanship from one of these stands. There seems to be a lot of crafting districts. As you have been here a couple of times, you know that there is a plethora of options.
I'm specifically looking for armor again.
All right.
Just window shopping, looking at my prices as of right now. If I can find anything reasonable for plate armor. Getting plate armor. I want
The
plate
window
armor.
shopping for plate armor.
I want plate
I
armor.
mean, she
Damn.
got the money for it.
She
Not
got the
really.
bling bling.
Okay, it's
I'm
like
thinking,
15.
I'm hoping for a discount.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're gonna woo him.
Well, you
need
should have
me.
waited for me. I could have smoothed.
I could have bardic inspiration.
Well, hold on.
You gotta
What
limit
is-
stuff.
Get bardic inspiration. Me, you're seeing
Guidance.
dancing. I'm like, hey.
I could have guidance.
Guidance.
Yeah, bardic inspiration, guidance plus.
My
I got
persuasion. Well, I have proficiency in my persuasion, but it's not really high.
I got like a +6.
Exactly.
If I have a 0 to my charisma.
was good.
You
I
probably
got
have plus
I got a
7.
10.
Plus what? Oh, double
Oh, you're
efficiency?
a bard.
Yeah.
Expertise or some
You're
shit?
Yeah, I get expertise.
Oh, you looking to get out?
No, I'll just stretch my legs. I'm sitting back down there.
It's just.
I understand.
Oh, your legs be tight, yo.
Me and my legs.
They
Yeah,
If I'm being
they're
honest,
just sore as shit, so sitting like this for hours.
if I'm being honest, my legs are really fucking with me too now.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that are fucking with me right
Yeah, we're getting old, man.
Yeah. To be honest, you know.
Soon we're gonna be
My-
sitting down
My
here.
legs are gonna be ruined
for
after
years.
a Coast Guard. Just constantly doing this with your feet all the time.
Yeah, I'm sure.
It's all kills it.
I rolled a natural 20 to kill the god.
Yeah, you need a
Walking king.
you need an 80 to hit,
Oh shit.
and he's got adamantium armor, so 20 doesn't matter.
You die immediately, you
A
explode
natural
on
20
impact.
hits automatically though.
Okay.
Nope. This guy
You
has
know
a
what's changed? What are we playing? 17E now, damn it!
it
I
slides.
told you.
The natural 20 slides right off of him and hits Maddie.
No, I said
What
5E.
the fuck?
I said we're playing 5E, not 17E.
Yeah, it's a layer action.
What the god? What a nasty.
Why is it a layer action?
I'm never coming back.
Goodbye.
I come back next day. I'll come back.
Alright. What do we do?
All right. July.
July.
Yeah, but wait, you doing something?
As you search
I'm
around, you find a.
I'm reaching my bag.
Are you looking? What district?
I may get outside.
Let's see here.
Just making sure.
You are looking through a lot. You walk past a lot of different metalworking shops, and one that seems to catch your eye is a what she looks like a arcane forge style person, where he seems to be a male elf who looks to be almost dressed in wizard garbs, smithing in this. I'm sorry. With yes, smithing at one of the forges right now, and he seems to have a small elf woman, looks to be possibly his wife, sitting there at the counter, waiting to take in care of any customers, as he sits there working the metal and forging it.
I walk in. Hello.
Hello, how can I help you, miss?
Yes, hi. I am kind of window shopping at the moment, looking for particularly any plate armor.
Plate armor, we have plenty of it.
How much are you going for?
Well, we have a couple of pieces. This one was retrieved from the dragon horde of Enkid. He was slain a couple of months back by one of the adventuring parties. They sold it, they did not seem to want it. This one we retrieved from a battle a while back. It's coated with a couple of plate arms. The one from the horde of Enkid is 2,650 gold pieces. This one, the very nice looking coat of arms piece, looks to be about, it's a little bit better make, so it's 5,650. It's very nice bit of armor. Let me tell you this. This one. This one, a splendid piece. This one is the Basilisk Hunter's armor set. It protects you the way against from the gaze of basilisks and other petrifying gazes. This one is 37,650 gold pieces.
Easy money.
We have they
It's a
won't.
thrift shop.
This one, yeah, this one won't fit you.
Thrift shop.
She looks through. She seems to be looking through her like what she has in stock. This one won't fit you. Let's see here.
Shit. No.
Much too small. Much too small.
Fashion
You are
people
not a
here.
small folk. So yes, yes, those are the options we currently have available in stock.
That's a little bit out of my price range.
I do apologize, miss. the craftsmanship on these pieces of armor actually looks splendid. And you can probably estimate that they are magical in some form or fashion
Okay, no,
for the price range that they are.
very reasonable, but
Yeah.
out of my price.
Yeah, yeah. Sadly, the nature of it. As you look through some other shops, I'll find you. Woo!
Holy shit, no.
That's not a 5e. There's no way that is 5.
There's a lot. Yeah, that side's not.
No, that's
strictly
not
5e.
converted.
Yeah, that's not converted right there.
Yeah, you know, then you probably won't make
It's
it.
definitely 3
Was it a sci-fi armor or something?
No, it's just.
Yeah, it has
OP
aliens.
shit.
It has aliens inside of
It's
it.
just a lot of OP random shit.
Oh, that'd be
Hey,
cool.
before I leave, like, I will thank her for letting me know I might come back later if I have the money for it.
Yes, yes, yes. I understand. Adventurers come in here all the time. She says, glancing at your silver necklace now.
Oh damn! What the fuck? These people. Jesus.
Loser.
Pretty much.
Peasant.
Like, I have a lot of money, but I don't
Pretty
have
much just called you a
that much.
peasant.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I mean, like, all
Okay.
you're doing
Like-
is just being nice, right?
Yeah.
Why is it not
Disgusting.
That's like almost 800 gold.
Dagnabbit, why
Yeah,
don't
it's
you
a lot
have
of money.
prices
It's a lot of
though?
money,
because
but
it's
it's
5e.
just like.
That's the website.
Fuck you, 5e.
No, that's
They
just
don't
the
have
website.
prices. 5e doesn't have prices.
I know. See, that's why I was
They
like, alright,
have
the
basic.
3.5 one actually has
5e
prices.
Yeah.
5e has like the basic. Like,
I
the
know.
plate is like.
I'm gonna go back to this because this was more fun.
You can go back to that and have fun.
I don't care if it's 3.5, I'll adjust down if need be.
Go for it.
Well, I know like for the basics, I know plate armor is about 1,500 minimum.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
For the
about what it's
basic
like.
stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
So
there's
most
like
most of
a-
these seem to be magical.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, when you say arcane,
You know, we can't
arcana
use magic.
plays, then yeah.
They
Yeah.
sell it. They sell it around the corner.
Understandable why the price is that, but it's just like, oof.
Yeah, it's full.
Joe, back
We don't.
alone.
We're not that.
We're not that rich
low,
yet,
no.
yeah. Serena's that rich? No.
As you make your way through the town, you search through various shops, trying to find a place that sells plate armor for a reasonable price. Oh, I'm in
At
small.
least around my price.
Yeah. Let's see if there's any that would be in your price range. In this section.
I don't think anybody would sell plate armor for.
Less than 1,500? Definitely
It's
not.
kind of, it'll be very hard to do.
You
Well,
might
how
be able to
much-
find a set, but it would be in battered
How
condition.
much would my split armor sell for?
The split armor
I mean, it
costs
does- it's-
200 to buy.
Well, it's not really worn.
Yeah.
It's still.
Yeah, it's basically brand new minus normal wear and tear of everyday wear.
Yeah.
But that's like minimal.
So,
We
Just
still have
add
to
that
think
onto
retail.
whatever I have.
Bam, having that massive knowledge.
Retail half price.
Depending on who you tried to sell it to, you'd probably sell it for somewhere between 100 to 200, depending on who you are selling to. And what story you can weave into it. Because, after all, stories upgrade prices sometimes. I mean,
See, that's what Chevy's all about. Stories.
as in, armor found from the dragon
I
horde of
don't know
Enki.
why you're so worried about getting plate armor when it's only a +1 above the splint.
That's.
Every little bit counts sometimes.
does.
It does.
Yeah.
But
I don't
I'm
think
just
it's that
looking at it
important.
practically. It's
pricing
only
wise.
up. It's only
Yeah, for the price.
price
Yeah.
difference. It's only
After-
difference
after
of
And you know
one.
what
what's
that lady did,
hilarious?
after what that lady said, I'd probably just be like, I'm gonna get that money just so I can just show her a freaking face.
Yeah.
Do you have a deck score that helps? Because plate armor is that no,
Split 17
it's
straight.
17 straight. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all your heavy armors is no dex bonus.
And
Yeah.
like the medium,
So I couldn't
I
remember
can
if
do
that's what I
half
got.
plate, that'll only give me 17 minutes.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to get up to 18.
That would be plate, which would be 15.
Yeah.
You know what's hilarious? So plate armor isn't actually all that hard to make compared to all the other types of armor.
Yeah. By comparison, actually, plate armor. Well,
It's not so much
the
labor,
the
it's
repair
material.
of plate armor is more difficult, and the forging process can, because you are forging an entire piece.
Yeah.
If something goes wrong during the forge, you have to scrap the entire piece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas
Not only
if
that,
you,
it's the sheer amount of material required.
yeah, If you did like, oh god, why can't I think of? There's a kind of like Under Armour where it's like a cloth overlay with small bits.
Yeah, I
and
know
pieces.
what you're talking about. It's like different bands, and it's basically riveted to a cloth.
Yeah, it's
jacket.
riveted to a cloth.
Brigandine?
Yeah,
Brigadine,
Yeah.
yes. Brigadine is a significantly easier thing to make.
What would that be in as far as like
That's,
AC
that's,
and
that's a
This
4.
would not
That's-
be a 5e thing.
yeah, I know.
Actually, it's in here.
Is
I've
it?
got it.
Oh.
Brigandine is medium armor with a +4.
14.
So, yeah,
It
so-
falls into the same category as scale mail.
Until
Yeah.
I get the money for.
and, yeah, it's a scale mail or breastplate.
I won't be able to up my AC at all.
Does that have disadvantage on scale
Yeah,
mail, or
she
is it
is
just go
shield.
breastplate basically?
Yeah.
Due to being a two-handed weapon.
It's just like scale mail or half plate.
Well,
Well, I
guess
know-
you're
Res-
trying
it's
and
+2
probably basically
max
failing
dex
to find your
bonus.
reason place for
Yeah.
plate armor or
Disadvantage
find
on
something
stealth.
that, like,
Disadvantage on
put
stealth?
my
Because
weapon-
like I know breastplate doesn't, so I was wondering
Check
if
against
it had
poison.
disadvantage. So it does.
You probably wouldn't be able to cook your weapon, but you
No,
can look for
Brigandine does
potions
not
that
have the
you can
disadvantage
drink
on stealth.
to give protection
Oh,
against
we're
poison.
gonna. I don't even know what
Yeah,
that
'cause I was thinking
No,
of
it
trying
does
to,
not
like,
have the
protect my weapon
disadvantage.
against
Neither does
poison.
breastplate.
Oh, it wouldn't.
Yeah,
most
breastplate
likely do.
doesn't.
That
That's
would
the
require
difference
like
between it
acid.
and like scale
Acid
mail.
would do damage
Yeah.
to your weapon.
Alright,
and
poison
Because the
itself
breastplate, I
is
think, is just
damage
one
to my-
piece, whereas the Brigandine, because it's got cloth underneath it, it's not like
Yeah.
clanging like scale mail is.
The presumption, let's actually see, let's say, no, it's not a neurotoxin. This is probably what would cause fatigue.
Inhalant.
No, when I say neuro, I'm referring to what it would attack. It wouldn't attack the nervous system, it would cause fatigue for this kind of
Right.
drug.
Yeah, I'm saying it probably affects respiratory system.
Yeah, respiratory, yeah.
I'll find potions to protect against poison.
If we just get a gas mask, we're good.
Oh yeah, the classic gas mask. Yeah.
No, it attacks, you
Blank
know.
mask.
We have airships and guns. We don't have gas.
Yeah, let's find gas masks in a very medieval style. Like most of the airships are magic-based airships. They're not like.
Yeah.
Yes, we've created blimps and technology that can fly. We have aeroplanes coming in
All
any
you
day
need is
now.
a rag with charcoal and some herbs in it.
Yeah, but would that be
Big
common enough knowledge back in
Big
this time
masks.
frame?
And not only that, but it wouldn't really protect the breathing through your nose.
Well, if
Well,
you
yeah, it'd be like
did full respiration, possibly.
Yeah.
it'd be like a mask that goes all the way over,
Yeah.
like these.
Yeah, but even then, those still let through some. The only efficient way of preventing full poison would be an
Yeah,
air
that's what I'm
tank.
saying. Resistance.
Or advantage
Mm-hmm.
would probably be the results I would get to something like that. You are looking for potions of poison resistance?
Resistance or like something to help.
You find yourself into an alchemist shop. Do I have a list for this? Oh, yes, alchemist. Perfect. Splendid. Splendid.
Alchemist? Well, with the charcoal underneath, herbalism and poison. I'm just kidding. Okay.
Roll a, Sorry, I'm talking to him real quick. Roll a d20 for me and I'll decide what it is as I'm thinking about it.
Natural 15.
Yeah, would this be poisoner's kid?
I have
You know
herbalism
what?
and poison.
I will make this a medicine check with half proficiency.
Alright,
You
so,
have a 3, so 1 plus 1.
well, I have
for
a.
as far as
I think I
percent.
have a 4 now.
That's you have a plus 3 in as far as proficiency.
Oh yeah.
With,
So medicine, so plus 2, so 17 total then.
Alright, 17 total. You have ideas of herbs that might filter it out, but you wouldn't know maybe charcoal as an option. You'd maybe be able to think, yeah, maybe there's something I could pass the poison through that would kind of nullify it, like how you would to,
If I ran
why
this,
did you know this?
if I ran this through Giovanni, like, hey, I think these herbs, but I think I need something else to help filter. Would Giovanni, since he's a smart dude, be able to like, oh, maybe this option? Because we're gonna be team building and figuring stuff out at dinner.
Would he have that kind of knowledge? Water filtering systems are a thing that he would have to deal with, simply because the airship has to filter out its own waters.
Sorry.
So
I prepped the
Air filters for.
Oh, I didn't know what. I thought that was
Yeah.
a fly.
Oh.
So
Oh, me too.
he
Yeah,
would
well, mine
probably
didn't fly
Yeah, it was a fly.
he would probably be able to help with that. Yeah.
out. Okay.
Given what he has to do for the airship, yeah, he could probably actually help with
Get
that.
down on
So-
both knees.
If we like if we talked to him,
You would probably have to find possibly a leather worker or cloth worker that could actually fashion a mask that would stay on your face during a fight, because just a little bit of
So are
cloth
there
when it's shoved in.
Plague doctors here. Plague
yeah.
doctors. I think that if anything, we would go to someone like that. That would make
They
the
fucking
most.
plague masks.
That would make the most logical sense.
You could definitely find shopkeepers that fit that style.
Okay.
That would literally make the most sense.
Sounds
So
so
that's an option. So that's something we're gonna look at. I also want to look at some of the magic shops and stuff. Whenever
There's
we-
so many things we have to do in this one fucking place.
Yeah, but it's like we got all day.
You sure about that?
Until dinner.
It's 1:22 a.m. Man, come on.
It is. Wow. Fuck. That's way later.
Yeah.
That was like just after.
No,
Yeah.
it's 1:22 a.m. Bro. Come
Yeah,
on.
We're getting close.
Yeah, we're getting close to the end.
Uh-huh.
The cost of potions of poison resistance is 300 gold pieces at most shops. It jumps a little bit between 290 and 370 at most of the shops. I'm just gonna expedite this process.
How long does it last?
1 hour.
So, it's one dose.
One dose
dose per
for the
person?
best price you found is 290 as you browsed around as base prices.
And we
If you
only
haggle further, you might be able to get it down to a bit lower, but I will not. I'll expedite this since we are getting kind of late and we're
And-
probably
Yeah.
gonna
Do
close
you
up
just
soon.
want to wait for that? This way I can actually Chevy it.
And
I
we
will
need
allow
3.
one roll of
Did
persuasion.
since me and him are shopping together,
We
Also
probably would.
proficient
I
in
probably
it.
would have ran into you.
I
guys
think
looking
he's
for
probably
something.
going to do the best for.
yeah, but
most.
I'm saying because I'm also proficient, can I give advantage essentially?
I'm expertise. I mean,
I will say one roll, just simply because we're gonna expedite to make life easy.
22.
22.
Yeah.
You were able to get the price down to 270 per dose.
And we need 3. 1, 2, 3. Unless Giovanni's joining us on it.
Giovanni would probably join, but he would be trying to position him. He would be willing to take the risk.
Let's say let's just.
Actually, he would probably one, so we need 4, and he'll pay for his own.
Let's just say for now, let's just buy one, and then we go to the play doctor.
Yeah,
For
well,
the
I'm
next.
gonna buy one for myself for sure, and then you're here with us.
I would have ran into you guys looking for the same thing
Yeah.
you guys are.
You guys have wandered a couple of different shops, happened upon each other along the way. 270 is the best price you can
Alright.
find.
So everyone in the ones will just take 270.
I'll buy it.
Yeah, I'll get one as well, 270.
And then yeah, we want to go talk to the plague doctor people.
260.
All right. As far as the plague doctor stuff goes, easily enough you find a couple of these.
For that we should just wait till next.
Yeah,
time.
we'll wait till
Yeah.
next time. Just
This
mark
way
it
we
down,
have-
keep it in your memory.
Exactly.
Type in or write down plague doctor. Type it on your notes real
Question
quick.
mark? What the who's this?
Looking for
Always put a question mark.
yeah,
Because you never know what you were talking about.
yeah, or something of the sort, and
Alright.
we will get to that stuff next week.
Alrighty.
All right.
Before that, 4K. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh damn, you're dead.
Oh, I
Yeah, you're
almost
dead.
forgot there's one thing I need 4K to do in this town that he's right.
Damn, he's just dying today.
Wisdom saving.
We
throw.
lost
At least
a
I'm good
member.
at that.
We lost a member.
It's 17.
17. Your vision goes dark.
Oh, he's dead.
You see a figure that's been described to you already. Cheshire cat smile. He walks up to you and he goes, "Silent but deadly, huh? That's cute. But fate is going to intervene. Jade Fist will soon meet his end, and you won't be able to protect him.
Damn.
See you in the next life, friend."
That means he's capable of dying. He got
Yeah.
Everybody's capable of dying.
You don't know that.
So I forgot to mention this, so I'm gonna do this real quick.
Go for it.
I get.
As your vision goes back.
As you are walking through the streets, following the party around, you pass through what seems to be a reasonably off town center, and you have a memory of this place. You've been here before, but you've never actually been here before.
Is there a fountain?
There is a fountain sitting in the middle of this area, befitting the description that you know this place. And you remember the man tossing the bottle cap into this fountain.
Damn,
I was gonna do this as well. Yeah, but that's next time stuff.
Yeah, that you happen upon this right at the very end. And
Ooh, and that's where the scene ends.
scene ends.
That's when the guys are like, "Oh God, you can finally, take off these costumes."
Ends.
No, I was seriously thinking about like